Guess what? Wrong. Anyone who said that, this blatantly 100% proves you wrong. They don't care. They do not care about you. I fucking hate Google. I do. I hate them, okay? Still got the drip.
Yo, 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 what up, dog? What is up to you, my homes?
Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Ah, sí, muy bien. ¿Y tú también? Ah, sí, gracias, por favor. Hello, everybody.
Oh, hello. I see we're back. See if we can finish off this damn playlist of fucking the King of Hate podcast. A special Toonami edition, I guess. Shout out to Kame, Forgotten Locale, Rai, Guy with Two Names. Sounds like, yeah, no, those my sound effects are all over the place. I gotta figure out how to balance them. Like some of them I just did them once and just thought it was good balance, and so they're all over the place. Like this one.
Ah! Why does it taste so tangy?
The Frag Dolls, okay?
Oh, that's disgusting. Just covers it. The Frag Dolls.
The Frag Dolls.
Frag Dolls, okay? But on some good news, I believe our friend, the Master of Awesomeness, is back. And you know him.
What the fuck is wrong with these people? What family were they raising? I mean, come on. Grow up, people. I mean, Panda Lee is the queen of hate. You don't disrespect her like that with your useless garbage.
Useless garbage. And they have like a stupid intro that hurts your ears. Look at this. You P-Dog.
Welcome to the King of Hate podcast. A podcast made for the DSP community, by the DSP community. With your host, P-Dog. If you don't listen, then you just don't get it.
Oh shit. Edgy and fucking, blows your ears out after that. Fuck these dudes. I don't know what song this is, but we won't let that play. Come on. Oh, dude. This is gross.
Welcome to the King
There
of
we
Hate
go.
podcast number 12, and I think
Number
it is
12,
number
let's
12.
go.
I'm pretty sure it
I
is.
forget how many
But
there is
doesn't matter.
altogether.
It is the Toonami.
There's
special.
15.
I say that
Let's go.
because Toonami is the big topic, but will probably be a bigger topic than most topics. 'Cause,
Toonami.
it's a pretty big thing over in the United States and whatnot. I am your host, as always, the very lovable, the very doggable P-Dog. The newly turned 16 P-Dog, actually, I should say. But
Did he just say he turned Oh, he doesn't have closed captions on. Hold on.
And I am BT Omega.
Did he just say he was...
P-Dog and whatnot. I am your host, as always, the very lovable, the very doggable P-Dog. The newly turned 16 P-Dog, actually, I should say. But you can call me P.
Oh, he just turned 16. Big ups to P-Dog.
And I am BT Omega, also known as BT Chess on the King Hate forums.
Beachy is a mod on the King of Hate forums. He was also on the SOcast. Yeah!
King of Hate forums.
Let's
And this is-
go!
King Hate forums.
Listen to him.
And I
He
am
sounds
BJ
so
Omega,
perfect
also known as
for what
BJ
he
Chaz on the
said.
King Hate forums.
Get out of here, Beachy. No one cares.
I am
Yeah.
Master of Awesomeness.
Master of Awesomeness. That
I
voice and
Also
that
known as BJ
name.
Chaz
Let's
on the King
fucking
Hate
go.
forums.
I am Master of Awesomeness. On the King of Hate forums, and this is my second appearance.
Let's go. Turn it up a bit. Hold on. It's because their audio's all over the place, guy with two names. I don't know. I don't know what they're using to record, but it goes like some people you can hear, and some people are just like when you turn it up all the way.
My name is Revan,
you get
but
that
you
fucking...
guys all know me as God Revan, the genius behind the tips and health threads of the King of Hate forums.
As you all know, Revan's got that
No one
memorized.
cares. You're not
Because you pretty
master
much
of
said the exact same thing
awesomeness, buddy.
last week's podcast.
You'll never be a master of
I
awesomeness.
have to because it's my job description for the damn forum. And if I don't memorize it, the stupid gremlins that record the podcast will get into my brain and make me mess up. So yeah, I have to memorize it very well, or else I screw up.
Thing is, though, Revan is doing once again. Seems every week we have a podcast record. Revan is the very first person to appear on 2 back-to-back podcasts.
Let's go.
Because the reason
Master
is
of Awesome.
last week, remember,
It's my 4th appearance.
Is it? Oh, flip.
Look at this dude trying to flex.
Is it your
My
fourth
fourth
appearance? I thought it was
No
your-
one
your
cares.
third
No one remembers
appearance.
you. And you got
I
no
don't know.
quotable lines.
I think
No, as you
Get out.
interviewed the Air Raid Lord, and that's your first appearance. You appeared last week, and now you appeared this week.
yeah, this
Yeah,
is
so
my 3rd one.
Revan
Okay.
is, I think, tying with Dark Hado in terms of appearances. Dark Hado has appeared 3 times, as is Revan. But anyway,
The Dark Hado dude is the dude who runs the other podcast, which is trash in my opinion. They get like one guest, and it's DSP. This at least had Arid Lord and Fozy.
yeah, the reason why is because it was Darkman's birthday last Saturday, so Revan had to jump in on him. He was the only person that was there at the time, so he was very kind enough to help out. He had already planned this one. For the first time ever, I have not actually planned this big topic, and Revan was the one that planned the whole thing, so special thanks to him. So, well, I don't know why I'm saying him. Special thanks to you. I should be saying that. But anyway, moving on. Before we even begin, I wasn't even going to touch
just never
upon
seen
this, but it was
anyone
my birthday
cover.
yesterday, and
I just never seen anyone cover these. Like, people talk about them, but no one covered them. So I was just like, oh, let's see what's in there. And then we found out P-Dog's dad introduced them to DSP through the Wolfenstein playthrough. We wouldn't have that awesome knowledge, Forgotten Locale. Want to meet my dad? What's going on, son? Watch this dude on YouTube playing Wolfenstein.
wouldn't have said anything, but I got an outstanding response from people in the forums. Like, I made a thread about it because everyone was all, oh, you're 24, and I was like, no, because I lied on my Skype thing that I was 24, just in case there was any age restrictions. But yeah, a bunch of people wished me happy birthday. I want to thank everyone for wishing me a happy birthday. My birthday was yesterday, May 25th.
Right?
And funny enough, I actually posted a crazy 53-minute video on my YouTube channel. I got 2 video responses from 2 of my friends, and I thought they were pretty funny. But anyway, that's that out of the road. I just wanted to thank everyone in the forums for wishing me a happy birthday yesterday, and really appreciate it. But anyway, speaking of the forums, quite a number of stuff has been going on in the forums. Pretty much all the activity was in the DSP playthrough section. Because Phil made a number of threads responding different issues from the YouTube sub bug, which we'll get to the low views thread that he made, where he was saying that
2012
some of his videos were getting low views. A whole bunch of
YouTube actually insulting the consumers and its users, of course.
Yeah. The beginning, whenever we talk about DSP and what he was doing this week, because that was like one of the main things he was doing this week. But yeah, like quite a lot of stuff was going on in that part. Like he called out YouTube, and just a bunch of crazy stuff happened. So I guess we'll probably touch more upon that whenever we actually talk about what DSP was doing this week. But anyway, apart from that, nothing really much has been going on. There's been quite a lot of talk about E3. Hazard has been here, who's the head editor of the King of Hate forums. He was looking for some editors to fill in briefly for E3. I didn't really have much time, and I didn't really do much articles, so I didn't really do it. But a few other people, including Miles Edgeworth, who I don't know about you, but I haven't seen him in the forums in ages. But he popped up,
yeah, me neither.
And he just said, "Okay, I'll do it." But that was pretty. It was pretty good for him to do for him to volunteer, and all the other people. I forget who else it was, but he was the notable one that I remember. But yeah, a few other people volunteered for it because E3 is a pretty big event. They're going to need a lot of editors, and hopefully we're going to be getting as many of them as we can on the E3 special, which will be in 2 weeks' time, I believe.
Everything that's happening, it seems like P-Dog tries to run
yeah,
this
it sounds
site
pretty
more
good.
than Phil does.
So that was probably the only thing on the announcements and news that happened this week. Apart from that, a bunch of other stuff. Panda Lee is back on the site, which
Uh-oh.
Oh
I'm
boy.
not sure. Did we talk?
Did
about
you
that
hear
last
him?
time?
He was like,
that was probably the
let's
only thing on
go.
the announcements and news that happened this
He's
week.
simping already
Apart
for
from
her.
that, a bunch of other stuff. Panda Lee is back on the site, which
Yay.
Oh
I'm not
boy.
sure.
Let's
Did we
go.
talk about that last time? I'm not sure if we
Yay.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
think
we did. We did talk
she
about
just
it.
joined like that day, but she hadn't really been doing much in the forum. She did join. She was speaking for a bit, but she seems to have disappeared. Like, she doesn't really go on the forums anymore. But that's all right. In addition, Streetback Guy,
might
who was
not
on
already
last
like
week, he decided to write his own short story. Obviously, we have the creator, the mastermind behind
We
the
are not
now
listening to
common
that.
Total
No.
Arrival one, but he made the Hunger Games, but it's a more graphic much. What happened in it was there are 12 people, I think. Yeah, there are 12 people, including
People.
okay.
Be in that kind of story, goddamn. I don't mind if I'm not in it. I really wouldn't.
Okay. But the thing is, though, I wouldn't say it rivals Master Story because it's a lot more serious. The time they're kind of like it's like all fun and stuff.
Because the website
Like
doesn't
it
exist,
seems
but you
to
might be
have
able
a lot
to
more
if you
descriptive
make
text. Like it's two very different creative
like a
stories.
Twitter,
which I really
maybe
like
he'll,
because they did like
tell
Streetback
them
Chapter, so I thought it was really good.
send it-
And
if you
Panda
can send it
Lee's
through there, but I don't know if
Panda
anyone's tried
Lee's
that.
backstory, which I thought was pretty good as well. So
'Cause I
check
think
that out.
Yeah, I thought it
how to
was
get the
actually
books
interesting.
It was great. I
Like,
can't
I don't
wait
know
to
how
see
that
what the
worked,
next
like with
backstory
who
is.
made the
Poor
books.
dog.
Oh yeah, no,
I'm
and the
pretty
funny
sure
thing
he
is that
shipped them out from his
Streetback
house.
Guy wrote
So
himself
you might
into
get him
it, just
shipped.
like
He got him.
Master did,
He got him.
So it'll be
printed and
interesting to see
shipped
what
to him, or
happens.
maybe he had like
if any of you don't really know Streetback Guy, he likes to like mess around with
pre-made
Panda
ones,
Lee, and
but I'm not
funny
too
enough,
sure.
the very
But it can't hurt to
second chapter
ask.
concluded with Streetback Guy pointing like a gun or something to Panda Lee, which I thought was pretty cool. So it ended on a cliffhanger. But I think that was pretty much in terms of like main forum stuff. We do
It's gonna be
have
like
a
your
new
Iliad,
chapter of
Forgotten
Master's
Locale.
story.
Find this book.
About, well, pretty much what happens is we can't keep up to date with your story because you write like
30 chapters version of what's been happening like
Wait, is this Master of Awesomeness story?
So anyway, let me give you a
Let's
give
go.
you a Cliff Notes version of what's been happening like the last 3 chapters.
Awesome, explain it to us.
Okay, so in the last podcast you read the chapter in which the 3 girls came onto the island and it was a dating challenge. The episode after that, 13 contestants had to spend a night in the woods. And basically, they just, had to build tents, make their own dinner. And Team Kingdom of Hate won. Because mainly on Team Lamborghinians, and Bear dressed up as Sasquatch and scared the entire team, while Beachy just did nothing and just stood there. And then in the end, when Team Lamborghinians had the elimination ceremony, Beachy was the one that was eliminated on that episode. Then the next one, the 12 contestants had to make a birthday cake for Chef Phantom Ryu. And basically, Team Kingdom of Hate made a crappy strawberry shortcake or something that the chef didn't like. However, on Team Lamborghinians, they made a perfect cake, but Wildfire 283, unfortunately ate the cake and he was eliminated because of that. And now, it's time to read the newest chapter I just posted earlier today.
No, we won't be doing that.
So,
sorry,
bear
Master.
with me. Last time, on Total Form Island, said Chris.
Alright, maybe
the
a little
12
bit.
contestants had to make a cake for Phantom Ryu's not-so-happy birthday.
Phantom, wait.
Team Kingdom of Hate's cake looked like a strawberry
Team Kingdom of
abomination
Hate.
cake, but were lucky enough to win when they found out that Wildfire 283 ate Team Lamborghini's cake, which resulted in his elimination.
All right, so throughout this like podcasting, they've been reading like these, I don't know what they are, like short story. I thought they were like Phil fanfics. Yeah, it's like but I didn't know it was his fanfic. So I might have to go back and clip all of these parts and then put it together to see what this dude wrote.
11 contestants
I'll see if that's
remain.
interesting enough
Who
to
will be
make.
eliminated next on Total Form Island?
But I do know he doesn't always read them. I know P-Dog reads a couple of them, but I thought it was like one of the British dudes who was writing these. I did not know it was the master.
The 11 contestants were eating breakfast in the mess hall. But
Mess hall,
the
let's go.
breakfast was bad leftovers of Phantom Reeves' cake that Team Kingdom of Hate made. It seems Chef didn't want our cake, said P-Dog with a frown.
Oh
The
no,
cake is a
P-Dog's in
lie,
the story.
said Amber. That was quite random, said the lemon. Suddenly, Chris arrived in the skateboarder uniform.
This is people from them.
What's up,
Yo,
guys?
this dude's writing fanfics
Who's
with just
ready
the
for
people on the
some
website.
extreme sports? Certainly not me, said Darkman13. I always love sports, said the Elven God. It's what Chuck Norris does every day. Well, I guess he'll help us win the challenge, right, Elven? Replied
The master of
Darkman13.
awesomeness to flex his
Confession moment,
writing
the Elven
skills.
God.
Maybe.
I always enjoyed sports, said the Elven God in the confession
The
room.
Elven God.
My
I
favorite
enjoy
sports are
sports. Let's
baseball,
go.
video games, and Chuck Norris scenes. Today's challenge, said Chris, is you will all compete in an Olympic-like contest of extreme sports.
I wanna know
Whichever
what
team
P-Dog's
wins for
thinking
most
right now.
events will win. The first event will be...
Like, this is so fucking
The camera
stupid. Why
shows
are we
the 11
doing this?
contestants and Chris in an airplane circling the island. To jump off this plane and land on that mattress over there, yelled Chris as he opened the door. Where's the parachutes? Asked Double Russia. Oh, that? Answered Chris. Since it's
P-Dog
extreme
might have.
sports, there will be no parachutes. Fire! Said the contestants.
Aw, sound effects. Let's
I
go.
want-
He's voice acting.
Fire! Said the sports. Asked
Let's
Double
go.
Russia. Oh, that? Answered Chris. Since
I hope at some point in this story he has to do like gun noises.
it's
Let's
extreme
go.
sports, there will be no parachutes. Fire! Said the contestants. I want Double Russia and the Elven Guard to jump and try to land on the mattress, said Chris. Well, I'm afraid of heights, so, said Double Russia, but he was interrupted when Chris pushed him off the plane. Oh,
Dog,
shit,
he's just writing.
said Double Russia
I don't know
in the
what
air.
the scenario
Double
is, but it's
Russia
just
landed
people from the
perfectly on the
website, which
mattress.
is super weird.
Woohoo, said the Elven Guard as he jumped.
Like, is Phil gonna come
Unfortunately,
in
he
and
missed the
save the
impact
day for
and
whatever's
landed on the
going
ground,
on?
which created a small crater on the ground. I'm okay, said the Elven God as he stuck a thumbs up. Team Lamborghini was
I don't know.
leading
I'm
1
gonna
to
see if I
nothing.
can find him on the
The
old
camera
site
shows
on the
Master
Wayback
Awesomeness
Machine.
in
If
the
I can
lemon
find his
ash
profile.
at some pen where Bull Moose is looking at the contestants in an aggressive manner. Alright guys, said Chris, ride that Bull Moose.
No,
What's a Bull
we don't
Moose,
veto
said
here.
Lemon.
We
How am I
go
going
to
to
it.
once again?
But we did find P-Dog was on the SRK forums, but it was just asking kind of a couple questions about Street Fighter 4. I think it was like maybe only like 6 or 7 posts. But I didn't know he was on there at that time.
Again, Chris interrupts someone by
Well, in
grabbing Lemon and putting him on the Bull Moose. As soon as
12 or
Lemon is
11, I
on the
believe he
Bull
signed
Moose,
up. Maybe
he's automatically
2012.
thrown off by the Bull Moose. The Lemon slams into a wall.
I think the Hunger Games P-Dog said in the beginning, but I've never seen that, so I don't know how that kind of works. I just think of the maybe like the Japanese movie Battle Royale, but that's about it.
Your turn, Master, said Chris. Fine, this will be easy, said Master of Awesomeness.
Yo, he said
Fine,
his
this
own
will
self
be
in the.
easy,
He said his
Master
own
Awesomeness.
name, Master of
Said
Awesomeness. Let's
Bull
go.
The Lemon slams into a wall. Your turn, Master, said Chris. Fine,
What?
this will be easy, said Master of Awesomeness.
Oh man.
Master hops onto a Bull Moose and
tough.
holds on. He
Oh,
successfully hangs onto a Bull Moose before he is kicked off and slams
no.
into the same wall. Series tied, 1-1. Darkman13 and Amber were near Mud Pit. They were both wearing bathing suits. What is the meaning of this? Asked Darkman13.
What is the meaning
The
of
final
this?
challenge, said Chris, is for you and Amber to wrestle in the mud. Whoever wins the
I
match
would ban this
will win
dude
the
from the
challenge for the
forums.
team. You're joking, said Darkman 13. As soon as Darkman 13 finished talking, Amber tackled him in the mud and slammed
He
his
said
head a
some
few
other
times.
stuff he might
Amber
have.
stays on top of Darkman 13
Well, he had another
until
one. It
Chris
was
counted to 3.
the
Amber wins the
doggone
match,
truth, I
yelled
think,
Chris.
was
Seriously,
one.
you
I don't
can
know
get
what was
off
in
him,
there, but we
Amber.
can.
We
look
won,
through
said
those one
Amber.
day.
Yay! Darkman 13 was beginning to drown in the mud pit. Amber reluctantly gets off him. Well, said Chris, Team Manborgians have won
Great.
the
Ariad
entire
Lord's in
Extreme
this
Force
story.
Challenge. Team
Or
Kingdom
it's
of Hate,
Furtado.
it's
I
a
don't know
bummer
which
that
one
you
it
have
would
to
be,
come back to the
actually.
elimination ceremony. Elimination ceremony. Chris was about to arrive. Chris was about to. Seriously, stop with the interruptions. Chris was about to come back to the elimination
Get out of
Force
here. They were
Challenge.
messing with them.
Team Kingdom of Hate, it's a bummer that you have to come back to the elimination
Team Kingdom
ceremony.
of Hate, by the way. Oh.
Elimination ceremony. Chris was about to arrive. Chris was about to. Seriously, stop with the interruptions. Chris was about to arrive at the ceremony.
No, they're bullying them. Get them out of here. This dude's the master of awesomeness. What are they
At
doing?
least I tried my best, said the Elven God. No, you didn't, said Darkman 13. I need people that can do well, not fail to land on a mattress from an airplane. You're done, the Elven God. Fine, said the Elven God. I didn't even like working with you. I'm voting you off. You're out number 4 to 2 now. Chris arrives with a tray of 5 pieces of bacon. Here we go again, said Chris. You guys can't stop losing. Okay, the first 4 pieces of bacon will go to Master of Awesomeness, Hiraki Ninja, JD Dis, and P-Dog. Everyone except Darkman 13 and the Elven God gets the bacon of safety. Now this is a huge...
The bacon of what?
Darkman 13 and the Elven God gets the
I really wish
bacon
it
of
was
safety.
captioned.
Now this is a huge shock on who's going home tonight. The 4 people that earned their bacon decide that Darkman 13 will not get the bacon. Come on, said Master in anticipation. Yell out to the Elven God. The last piece of bacon will go to... Darkman 13, yelled Chris. What? Said Team Kingdom of Hate, as Darkman 13 gets the last piece of bacon.
That's what I'm wondering,
After
forgot.
8
I'm
days
waiting for
of intense
DSP to just roll
competition, said
in.
Chris, the Elven God, I'm sorry to say that you're the 6th contestant to be eliminated on Tollform Island. Camera shows
I'm not
the
sure
Elven
if he
God
ever showed
walking
up
on
in
the
the other
dock of
ones. I
shame,
just skipped
where
over
he
them.
sees a
So
vision
I'm
of
not
Chuck
too
Norris
sure
and
if he
stars.
does,
Confession
but...
moment, the Elven God. I can't believe Darkman 13 with the ballot. Darkman 13 laughed in.
Yo, we 17
like, there wasn't
minutes
that
in.
much
Come
giving
on,
news,
dude,
and I don't
wrap it
expect
up.
anything to be with
Oh, there we go.
the actual author read his own story, relay the thing that happened, and it's to do with when everything's going to be announced. But the only gaming news I would say is that Street Fighter is getting its 25th anniversary of the 30 seconds. Ryu.
I don't care about
you also
old
get every
video
single
game, like stuff like that, guy with 2 names. I'm not going to listen to people review old video games.
costume and every single glow up statue for $150, which I think is a pretty good price. A bunch of people are complaining that older Street Fighter games aren't being recognized, such as Street
Agree.
Fighter.
Is that a Phil complaint?
2, which
I agree. I'm annoyed and pretty much pissed off that Street Fighter Alpha 3 and Street Fighter 2 aren't being recognized. I myself agree to that.
Because, you know, it is the 25th anniversary of it. You'd think that something like that would happen.
Seems that this is a bad thing to not
boys back.
games.
Let's go.
Well, at the same time, though, they did have the kit when even released in like home consoles, because it was released for Xbox and PS3. One interesting thing about it, though, is that
this is P-Dog
it's not being released internationally. It's only being released in America, and it's only limited stock, which I think is pretty weird. So if you want to buy it and you're living in like the UK or Europe or wherever else you're living in, then you're gonna have to like buy it off Amazon.
I don't know
or
these
something
people
crazy
too.
like that. Or
I
you're gonna
think
have to like,
Revan may
get
be
a
a
copy
mod.
of it. But even then, you can't get it for the Xbox because, you know, American Xbox games don't run in Europe, so you're gonna have to get it for the PS3. So all that crazy stuff's going on. There's a thread in it in the fighting game section, which a couple of people commented on, including myself, Mr. G, Fly66 Monkey, among other people. So you can check that thread out for more details and the King of Hate community's thoughts on it, pretty much. But anyway, I guess that's the only thing that we should talk about before we move on to DSP. And normally we wouldn't have a lot.
Guys, this is the MOT.
Yeah.
A lot to talk about here, but we actually do because a lot of stuff has been happening. We like, and it's good
I'll
to get
check
our
that out
opinions
later, see
across
what
on
that's
these here
about.
subjects. So the first thing is DSP. What was he doing this week? Well, he did Over the Limit.
To continue, and yeah, he did it
Oh
over
no, it was
the
just
limit
music, and I
pay-per-view
just skipped it because it was
thing
music,
on
and I
It
didn't know
wasn't
what
as
it
good
was
as the normal ones,
from.
except for Thor coming out. That was the best.
But whoever
Everything
that
else
was,
kinda
that's
stale.
Chaz's channel, I
It's not like the
believe.
usual.
Yeah.
Great stuff happened. This time it was kind of like, just random stuff happened, and like it was just the usual stereotypical stuff. But anyway,
I was
That's
I was
Chaz.
pretty much pissed off when I saw over the limit. I was pretty much pissed off at the end of the pay-per-view what happened with John Laurinaitis. That was total fucking bullshit.
and you can check out.
Dude,
I
and
did
he had
not-
two.
no-
But I think this one's
nobody-
the superior
nobody
one. The other one is
expected
very
that
boring.
It to happen in the pay-per-view. Everybody was.
Oh, Rustlin, get out of here.
Hey,
Ah,
let me actually.
you almost trapped me with
get
this.
to that, and I would like to actually reiterate what.
And
That was
Okay.
and he was wondering why the main response. This part
he was pissed. Let me yell real quick.
YouTube
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
subscription bug. Now, first of all,
Yes, thank you. Well, okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
who's who?
Hello.
yeah.
Okay. Well, everyone. What I'm gonna be narrating is something from the YouTube creator blog, and that's
Uh-oh.
DS already said this, but I'm gonna say this as well for the podcast. Note about recent changes. There's always a lot going on here at YouTube, and we're constantly making changes to improve the experience for the entire community. In the last 7 years, there has been no fewer than 100 changes
Yeah, sorry,
suggested and
forgot.
recommended our video algorithms to provide reviewers with the most relevant videos to watch.
No.
We also make changes to improve the experience for partners. Recently, we made changes to provide you with the most accurate data in the short term. However, we have been scrubbing YouTube.
Anyone?
Oh, did they lose him? Yeah.
Scrubbing YouTube of inaccurate.
And
That's
you're
what he
completely
get-
gone.
That's what he gets for talking that long. That's what he fucking gets. Just sum it up. Come on, man.
Anyone else? Can't hear him at all.
Oh, P-Dog. Where's Master?
Anyone?
Get Master Awesome in. Master
Alright,
Awesome
what-
is in here. Come on, pick it up.
Hello?
Sorry.
Oh.
It's just my.
What the hell happened?
I don't know, but I paused the recording, so we only missed out a little bit of that. Luckily.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry, Revan, you're very robotic. Just by the way, your mic is really like.
That's Revan who was boring us to death.
Like that.
Dude, your voice sounds robotic right now.
Me?
Yeah,
No,
no, everyone's
they're
I
all
can hear on
robotic
everyone
except for
else.
P-Dog. It's you, P-Dog. You're
actually,
fucking something
not
up.
everybody, everything sounds robotic. Yeah.
Oh my god, P-Dog.
Can you hear me?
I thought he said he paused this. Why is it still in it? This dude uploaded the raw shit. The rawest. Just noise. Oh man.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, let's go. We back.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, still fucked.
Is it a little bit robotic still?
Oh, what the heck? Yes,
Yeah,
I can hear you. Oh my gosh, hold on.
I can hear you now.
Was it P-Dog's fault?
If you want to do like a recall,
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm gonna recall all of you to see how it works. Okay, sorry about that. Let's move on. We're gonna have to.
Oh, wait, was it your
Oh,
fault,
great.
P-Dog?
The one problem, I'm hoping this isn't like cancel the recording. Even if it does, it'll save that previous recording, so we just have to like say, okay, sorry about that. Let's move on. We're gonna have to do that anyway, but hopefully it won't get
Didn't
completely.
even edit this
turn it off.
one.
So hold on. So
Look
I'm gonna
at
call you all
this. They
back,
just-
okay?
If it was clipped in half, they just glued the two pieces together.
Brevity, continue.
Yes, sorry. I apologize, everyone. Apparently,
Yeah.
our call just crapped out a bit. So, okay,
This
so
is
basically,
rape, grabbing, or whatever it is.
in
Is he gonna
short
go back
term,
into it? Get him out of
we
here.
they also say, but it's
Should have vetoed this
That's
dude's
also
audio and throughout the
13,000,
whole
so
thing and just left more
that's about-
static in.
yeah, I know,
get
I
out.
saw that. Yesterday he was how much again? Fuck.
4, I don't know, but still.
No, we got it
Hey,
up.
which is kind of stupid.
Giga. It's pronounced
Whatever,
Giga.
I don't know. I'm probably very video about it as well, but that was
Nick-
so it kind of went semi-viral. Like Nick got a lot of video responses and comments in the video. So Phil did make a video, a 30-minute video on it, and he paid.
You gotta press this button to show you everything that you need to know. My God. So they also say, but it's what it feels like. What they're telling us.
So Phil did make a video, a 30-minute video on it, and he tried making it viral. He calls out YouTube. He got a lot of video responses and comments in the video, so it kind of went semi-viral. Like Nigga Higa made a video about it as well in the video, so it kind of went semi-viral. Like Nigga Higa made a video about it and comments in the video, so it kind of went semi-viral. Like Nigga Higa made a video about it.
Someone tweet at P-Dog. I need to see the color of his skin. I'm race checking him.
As well, but that was
Nigga.
kind of went semi-viral. Like Nigga Higa made a video about it as well, but that was
Nigga.
like
Master of
Higa
Awesomeness,
made a video about
no.
it as well.
Wait a
video,
minute.
So it kind of went semi-viral. Like Nigga Higa made a video about it as well, but that was
Nigga. It's pronounced
whatever.
Giga.
I don't know. I'm probably very racist. I'm sorry, everyone.
Yeah. Calling you
Anyway,
out.
So
I
apparently,
can't believe
what
Master
I've
of
been told is
Awesomeness did
YouTube has
that.
stopped
Oh.
stopped unsubbing accounts today. So, but I don't believe
That
that
was your
because
name's about to get timed
Phil
out
was
with
still
that kinda
losing
talk.
subscribers at a steady rate, even today, which is kind of stupid. So pretty much Phil's lost about 3,000 subscribers. He had 116,000, and now he's at 113,000. So sucks to be.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. Yesterday he was how much again? Fuck.
4, I don't know, but still.
You
1,500.
just said you knew what it was.
Stupid.
Don't
So pretty much
back
Phil's
out
lost
of it.
about
You just said
3,000
it.
subscribers. He had today, which is kind of stupid. So pretty much Phil's lost about 3,000 subscribers. He had 116,000, and now he's at 113,000. So sucks to be.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. Yesterday he was how much again? Fuck.
Area Lord got his own special interview, one of these, with the mod who like coded the website Fuzi, and I watched those two like back to back, since they're like the only like real interviews on this, other than like the random people who come on from the forums. But we do know now that that interview with Area Lord is what sparked the P-Dog and Area Lord relationship. When Area Lord called him after the interview aired and said, "How'd it go?" and P-Dog was like, "I love this dude."
4, I don't know, but still.
115. Yeah, he was at 115 over 115 subscribers, 115,000 subscribers, and now he's 2,000 less.
Okay, I want to get the opinion of somebody who hasn't really spoken much in this podcast. Chaz, what are your thoughts on YouTube accusing the consumers of being idiots and telling them to view a drop-down box?
Simple call.
What do you think?
How's it
You
go?
just
How's
fucked
the
up,
pod?
YouTube. You just
Wow,
fucked up.
dude.
You blame us. We give you the money. That's all I gotta
This
say.
dude's coming in
I mean,
hot.
I'm not gonna get like all technical. Like, I mean, of course, like they're basically calling us stupid, you know what I mean? But like, that's what they're all about, dude. They don't care.
So, YouTube is pretty infamous for making all these bugs, but never once have they actually came out and accused
Company
us
acts
of
like
lying
company. Shocked
about something.
Pikachu
So
face.
it's really
Oh,
stupid.
no.
But anyway, that's unfortunately, Master of Awesomeness is like lagging out at the moment. I don't know. This call is a disaster
No.
because really this podcast has been such a crazy journey. So well, he dropped, which is always good. But anyway,
I
so
try to summon the
let's just
Master of
continue. You'll
Awesomeness.
probably come back in a wee second. But pretty much, yeah.
Big up
Phil
to White
insulting the user, calling us all idiots, Or no, Phil, no, not Phil, YouTube even. Sorry, that was a pretty bad error on my part. I'm sorry, everyone. Anyway, it's a pretty bad. Yeah,
That's a
really,
shot.
this podcast has been such a crazy journey. So, well, he
Big
dropped,
fan,
which
big
is
ups.
always good. But anyway, so let's just continue. I'll probably come back in a wee second. But pretty much, yeah. Phil insulting the user, calling us all idiots, you know. Or no, Phil, no, not Phil. YouTube even. Sorry, that was a pretty bad error on my part. I'm sorry, everyone. Anyway, so.
Oh, there we go.
That
God.
was crazy.
Oh, he's back.
Okay, that was
Let's
good.
go.
We were
Internet.
just talking about.
Yeah, stupid
oh,
internet. How dare they take him away from us? Let's fucking go.
What did you ask me?
What are your thoughts on YouTube insulting the user and calling them all stupid?
Oh, it's complete BS. I mean, it's YouTube's fault that everyone is losing subscribers right now. I mean, I wholeheartedly agree with Phil on this issue.
Oh, you bet
That's
you he
pretty
does.
good anyway. So pretty much YouTube apparently have stopped. We don't know that yet. We might have an update for you next week on next week's podcast with I'll mention at the very end. But in terms of that, I think that was pretty much it in terms of Phil content. He didn't really upload much else. He did, you know, it's like a usual week for Phil. Upload a few games here, a few
Master of
games
Awesomeness.
there.
He was
Finish
a
your
user on
playthrough
the
here,
King of
upload a
Hate
channel update there.
forums.
So you know, pretty usual week
And
for
he
him.
sounds
apart
like
from
one of the
sub box,
Simpsons
obviously,
nerds.
we were
Exactly
talking
the way
about.
they would sound.
In addition,
amazing.
John Rambo, he had the show, obviously,
Hey.
this week. And for the first time, I actually watched all of the show, if you can believe it. I've never actually stuck around and listened to the whole show. And for the first time ever, I actually did, which I am pretty proud about. But pretty much, he was talking about his journey as an ice cream man, which is pretty interesting. He talks for a good hour about it. And
He's an ice cream man?
he was previously an ice cream man for a period of his life. And if you want to hear more about that there, check out our rival podcast, which everyone still thinks it is. John Rambo and OJ host the show. Obviously, I think that was like their 37th show, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. So, anyway, check that out if you want to. An hour and 46 minutes, I believe it is. But I'm guessing we're going to go a bit longer because we're going to head on to your next segment, and pretty much.
Which is the pinnacle of today's subject.
So pretty much, I don't really know much about it because a little backstory for you.
Oh shit! What's going
Tsunami
on?
isn't available in like the UK and stuff. You're gonna have to watch it.
Get out of here with that.
Industries. It was It was Cartoon Network's goes through the truth.
And which what? This red blob was what?
It was actually the virus. It was a virus.
Yeah, Tom died.
Corrupting and eating the ship, getting planet.
Still Tsunami talk.
Well, anyways, as we continue, the second Thai event was the lockdown. Do you guys remember of the lockdown?
No.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh my God, you guys,
dude,
you
I was like 9, man. What do you want me to
I
do?
wish if they read it live.
Man, some Tsunamis you guys are. Well,
Ah, these are still talking about that. They better get back on Dave.
Wide is on your side.
Wow. Yes, I agree. Spatian side is on your side. I agree. Very good. Yeah.
That one's better.
Remember,
I was kind of happy I stopped on Master Awesomeness, but then
Tsunami aired numerous amounts of Gundam, but to me,
still Tsunami. Goddamn.
Well, anyways,
but that's fine because it's still
when you were little on 2001. Do you guys remember of a very special midnight run that Tsunami aired? That
still.
Mom could have just bursted in and said, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Yeah, and from what I heard in
they had the Barlow
comments,
subject.
Apparently
it was the King of Hate podcast. It really wasn't going up from there.
That
it was
made me
based after DSP.
Well, I mean, if a kid was suddenly screaming at the top of his lungs, taking off his shirt and stuff, and rolling his eyes back, would you not be a little bit freaked out? Like, maybe you're just after watching The Exorcism or something, you're like, oh no. No, like...
For my favorite episode, it would be the Saiyan versus Saiyan episode.
Oh, Drake, get out of here.
Video games. He represents.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold
Asian
on.
guy.
What do we got here?
And then you had...
You want me to tell you the names
You
of
had
the
this
characters?
You had
cowboy.
the Texan cowboy who was Earth. You had the...
You had a white guy.
No, a Brazilian kid who likes video games. He represented Wind, and
Their
then
names are Omi, Kimiko, Raymond. Blame them because
This is all
each.
Toonami left. I
that's
don't
pretty
have
much.
patience. I don't
Those
have
are
the
pretty much
patience
for
anymore.
weapons in the game, in the shows.
No, get out of
A
here.
TV series called Doctor Who.
No.
Fusion of two other breeds, and they gave it its own name for some reason. I don't know, but that's my favorite breed of dog.
At least we got the end of this
Fresher
episode.
Jason Pulp. You can follow them all on Twitter at they call me DSP, at Super John Rambo, at I think it's how.
Oh, there we go. We got plugged.
You can follow DSP at DSP Gaming and DSP Street Fighter. You can follow John Rambo at John Rambo Presents. You can follow Howard at Howard Showcases. You can follow Respect the Pact at Respect the Pact. You can follow Pandalee at Pandalee Gaming. Yeah, she's now a new one. You can follow OJ at Fresher Jason Pulp.
I'm getting.
You can follow them all on Twitter at they
red
call me DSP,
dots
at Super
on
John
OBS.
Rambo. At,
You might
I think
be,
it's Howard. I can never remember Howard's Twitter name. I think it's Howard
Oh wait,
Showcases.
I think we should be good now.
Or is it? Or well, you can also follow them at Dolish.
I don't.
OJ has a Twitter at Fresh Jason Pulp. Respect to him. And probably the biggest flipping bumper, roller coaster ride of a podcast ever had.
Of a podcast, yes.
If you do want to know like the full details of what happened today, you can check it out in the thread that I'm going to post this in, because I posted a long story about what the heck was happening. I do apologize if this is quite live, because it is. But that's pretty much it. So on behalf of all of us and on behalf of the Master of Awesomeness that couldn't be here for this final part, we will see you all next week, where it will be the Lemon, Captain Fireworks, and somebody else. It was originally going to be Mr. G, but he can't make it, so we're going to have somebody else. So if you ever... But,
Look at this. This dude was yelling at him.
He said
Good.
he's interested, but you never know, so stay tuned next week. The week after that, actually, I might as well point this out, is our
This
E3
guy.
special, where we're going to have as many editors.
Ooh, yeah, I will be waiting for that
And
one.
we're gonna fill in on what the heck
Did that
is going
not-
on E3
oh,
in full
get
detail,
outta
where people
here,
will be, we get full
YouTube.
analysis on it as well. So that's pretty good. So we'll see you guys later then. So see ya.
Bye bye.
Nope. No, not spelled right. My spelling's horrible. I spelled this dude's name. It was two S's. Ah! Help the homies out. He asked twice and no one... Aww. Fucking clowns. Oh, wait, did he find... Oh, someone already told him. Aww. Happens when you try to help. Let's find out what we got here. He's gonna have a stupid fucking intro.
There we go. Sorry, I was wondering why the heck I wasn't even recognizing the voices.
Let's
but
go.
Nevertheless, welcome to the King of Hate podcast, lucky number 13. We're back again. We're back.
I'm gonna have to hold an L. No Master of Awesomeness in this one. And there's that dude from the story, Lemon. No Master.
Black. My name is P-Dog. You can all call me
What I
King,
learned
and
from
the
that
Lemon
last
call me
one?
Peter.
Yep.
Nothing.
Making his first appearance, Alexander
Absolutely
Nikolevich
nothing.
Hell on the King of Hate forums, and I'm just here for the first time ever.
Welcome.
Hello, everyone. Hello, beautiful people. I am Captain Fireworks 2292. You know me from the past two podcasts. You can find me
Welcome,
on
Captain
Xbox
Fireworks.
Live as Roach Papa 22 or Facebook.
Oh, we giving out
or
all.
Twitter
He's shilling himself.
as
Let's
Andrew.
go.
And you can also find me on the King of Hate website.
Oh yeah, and the dudes get really mad at wrestling for some reason.
Senior Lemon.
Wait, what?
Minya Zavod Senior Lemon.
And you can also find me on the King of Hate website.
Gagzilla Minya Zavod Senior Lemon.
Holy shit.
That was probably the second greatest introduction I think I've ever heard in my entire life. Anywho.
Mixed Russian and Spanish there.
Anywho.
I have never heard a mixture of Russian and Spanish in my life.
That's lemon language. Of course. I think. I'm not sure. But anyway.
Well, he's a lemon. He's so smart he can make up his own language.
Exactly.
I see. Alright. So, we're back in black. We're number 13. And believe it or not, we're not recording this at 11 o'clock at night like last time. We're actually recording this at a pretty early time for the 3 Americans that are here. But for me, it's an alright time.
Let's
it's
go,
6:30
American
in the afternoon.
time.
I don't know why we never really mentioned the date on it, or the time on it, but nevertheless, it's not very relevant. But anyway.
Yeah, who cares?
I just want to apologize in advance for the podcast last week, where it was very shitty. It was very delayed. I do apologize for that because pretty much if you haven't read, it's like it's in the thread. You can check it out. It's really detailed stuff of what the heck was going on. It's pretty much a definition of just how much can go wrong in one day. Let's put it that way. So
Yeah,
yeah.
a funny story was actually Master of Awesomeness invited me to do it, but I got the message way too
Ah,
late,
boy.
so I didn't end up joining at all.
You probably could have done it, just judging by how late we had to
Ah,
end
boy
up
was
doing
still
it.
involved. Look at that.
When did you end up recording?
Well, we just record every Saturday at, whatever time we decide among ourselves. Except for this time, we're just kind of, I'll just start whenever everyone's on, which I don't know why we do that, but anyway, yeah. So the podcast, I do apologize if last week's podcast was a bit underwhelming. We're gonna bring it back in this one. We're gonna get you all hyped up, and we're gonna get you all wet in your pants. So anyway.
You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this, people. Listen very carefully because we're gonna talk about our anticipations for E3. Woo!
Yeah.
That guy's honestly as you can. If you were to
We
make
won't
your
be
own burger,
listening
what
to
would be
that.
inside it?
Food talk, get out.
That's lemonade. Yes.
No, I just mean like.
Who on earth would drink that?
Yeah.
I would actually.
Yeah, I would.
Poke it with a straw.
Lord, let's see. Let me look up his name here. Lord Darksoul has apparently had a dream about his girlfriend, and me and him have been trying to go back, and we've been going back and forth I've been trying to get him over it, and he doesn't seem to want to get over it. Also, Dark, I can never say his name. Dark Hadao Kurosaki. Did I say it right?
Yeah, Dark Hado Kurosaki.
That's the dude with the other podcasts.
I've also been trying to get him off it, but he refuses to get off it. And now Darkman13 is apparently Dr. Phil.
Alright, so
See the kind of like forums that like wind up in the website with this kind of shit. You got a lot of people that really sometimes care, but
Wait, were they getting trolled? What's going on there? Hold on.
Snort paint.
Oh, great. Quiet guy.
Talk about what the heck has been going on in the forums, because we just went 5 minutes off topic, which is a new record
get on
for
the
us.
forums. We're here for the forums.
We're not too shy in breaking.
And sometimes a master of awesomeness, depending on what he's saying.
Nevertheless, what's been going on in the forums today? Well,
Are we gonna end up talking about that one situation I told you about off
if you
camera?
want.
Oh.
Apparently, and I honestly don't know what's actually going on. I haven't followed this that much, but on the general side, let's see, let me look up his name here. Lord Darksoul has apparently had a dream about his girlfriend, and me and him have been trying to go back, and we've been going back and forth I've been trying to get him over it, and he doesn't seem to want to get over it. Also, Dark, I can never say his name. Dark Hadao Kurosaki. Did I say it right?
Yeah, Dark Hado Kurosaki. Yeah.
I've also been trying to get him off
name.
it, but he refuses to get off it. And now Darkman13 is apparently Dr. Phil.
Alright, so
See the kind of like forums that like wind up in the website with this kind of shit. You got a lot of people that really sometimes care.
Oh yeah.
But most
they
like
care.
the half of them, they really don't give a shit.
Pretty much,
Agent, yeah, Agent Mayonnaise. He probably doesn't give a shit.
Agent Mayonnaise is Austin Potter.
Well, let's be fair here. Where are you going to go to your problems with it? With like a love problem? Are you going to go onto a forum about gaming, or are you going to go somewhere else?
You go on the King of Hate forum to talk about your love life. Let's fucking go.
Yeah,
like DSP went on the Sure You Can forum.
Or just go to Facebook, man. You don't have to like express your
girl gamer fucking parts of it.
For example, when one of us on the forum
hot stuff. His old website had a gamer girl section. with a couple of Gamer Girl replies in there.
I don't know if anyone remembers, but one.
Pretty sure DSP's kind of. I don't know. I think he a chubby chaser. He stopped himself from saying that in one of his. I think it was the fast food story. He was about to say chubby chaser, and he caught himself. He's like, he was a little bit, I wasn't into her. And if you go back and look at all the girls who like interact, besides Panda and like Cat Stage 1, everyone else was pretty hefty. Even the girl who I don't remember what her name was, but she called into Hate Live, and she had a profile on the original King of Hate. I forget what her name was.
One of them said that their girlfriend was going to do suicide or something like that.
Let's go.
I think that was Oh shit! I know who it is. Let me pull it up.
It's Haraki Ninja. Yes, thank you, Lemon.
Yes.
Yeah. When he mentioned about that, we knew him. He was our friend.
Yeah, I believe.
And he expressed
Gamer
like,
Cole
anyone
was
can
Junket.
help me with this.
And
we
Dude,
he was playing video games. And
Lord Dark Souls.
I know him.
He's on top of the fucking world.
I don't know. The forums tends to be a pretty regular place where. What the heck? Alright, sorry about that, everyone, because Skype loves being a skanky hoe and loves interrupting our calls and podcasts. But
stuff was happening last episode, buddy.
Luckily, I actually saved previous recording, so that and then my call graph just terminated as soon as it happened. So thank goodness we still have that. So we still have those.
Where did it all go wrong?
But as we were saying, let's lead it.
Yeah. So as I was
Would
saying,
it be
like,
fair to say
we
when he started
understand
making money?
what our friend Lord Hidako was saying because he wanted our help. Whereas in Lord Dark Soul, he's just telling us a dream, which we don't give a shit about
kind of like
because
a person
that's not
who
reality.
wins the lottery.
That doesn't mean we don't feel sorry for him. That just means this isn't exactly the right place to be for this kind of situation.
Exactly. Just if you want to express that, go to Facebook or Twitter or something like that.
Or create a blog.
Or create a blog.
I do have a dreams thread, but no one seems to use it anymore.
Oh, or go to Lemon's Dreams thread. It's right in the website. Just go press the Lemon, go to his Dreams thread, post any dreams you want. There.
Even then, remember Darkudo made that positivity thread this week, and I thought, so nice and humming. I think Darkudo did say on Twitter, I believe, he was saying, I'm trying so hard to make everyone feel positive, but
and he was making it sound like he was fussing with the manager,
because more and more we're starting to see all these
who took
people
over his
saying,
department.
This happened, that happened. I'm so upset. Oh, I feel
the dude
sorry
was
for
making
me.
like
and then we're all trying to be like,
whatever.
come on.
I think exactly what he said, but it was like the dude was making like position moving.
Let's face it.
Phil
Well, the world is a
fussed at
fucked
him,
up
and then he was
place.
fired.
Let's be fair here. You have to be positive to get through
You have
it.
to try to find that again.
Shit
But
happens.
there was something
Let's
along
leave it
the
at
lines of
shit
that.
fucking happens.
Exactly. Shit happens.
Are we mad about something?
Every
Shit
day.
happens.
I must say, that's probably the
agree.
most interesting opening to the podcast we've had so far. So, pretty much
Should we go
that's
back to the
happened. But
forums?
apart from that, a couple of threads been made. Hazard
Let's go.
officially promoted Miles Edgeworth. No, not the Phoenix Wright character. An actual guy. His actual name is also. He also goes by the name DJ Quack Quack on YouTube, where he used to upload Street Fighter footage of King of Fate tournaments, which I thought was pretty cool.
Okay.
And I think he has a name. I think he has a name on Xbox Live. I forget what it was, but yeah, that's what his name is on the
DJ
forums. He's
Quack
been promoted to a temporary editor for E3, which everyone's all pumped for, which we'll be talking about later. So.
Oh yeah.
In terms of that's probably the only thing that's been happening in terms of news. I've been trying to get as many editors on as possible for the E3 special, which I'll talk more about at the very end of the podcast.
I'll try to see if I can find anything on that.
Speaking of news on the forums, we did also hear about the sentencing of that Egyptian president on the forums like an hour ago.
Really?
Yeah. They just like sentenced. It was posted by Mr. G, a member of the King of Hate website. He said that Hosni Mubarak, former president of Egypt, has now been sentenced to life in prison.
Oh wow!
And and a lot of people are like saying, "Well, that's good." And the Lemon posted something. If you want to talk about it, Lemon.
Well, he was a murderer, and he got sent to prison like a murderer.
Well, good with that one. I really think that he did deserve to go to jail for that. But honestly,
I
I
don't
think
see
that
anything
the
for
Egyptian
it.
people wanted him to be put to death. I think. I mean, let's face it, he killed a lot of people. He wasn't very.
That's dandy, but it's not what they want. It's how the justice system works.
I guess.
Well,
I mean, what was his name? The one who broke the rules of the Geneva Convention. I forget his name. He died this year.
Guy.
What, Gaddafi?
Gaddafi, that's right.
Yeah.
Not Gaddafi. Yes, you saw what happened to him.
Oh yeah. His people killed him. Shot him dead.
Oh no.
They stabbed him in the ass.
Oh yeah.
And then a whole bunch of fake Gaddafi photos were leaked around Facebook of his.
And then they killed his son, who did nothing more than be his son.
Apparently that's a crime. But from
I
that,
want to look more into that, Chief.
Well, his son did kill
Just saying.
people.
Well, he did do this.
Lesser extent.
Exactly.
Oh,
it's been
get
a
him
very
out.
Intense opening to the podcast. We've had
I
people
can't
in
find anything on these
relationships,
tournaments.
Broken hearts. We've had dictators being put to
I can't
death.
find anything on
We've had
the King of Hate
We've
tournaments
had
and nothing on the DJ
stabbings,
Quack
murder.
Quack.
What the heck is left to happen?
Oh, and another thing that happened on the forums that I want to mention about. Some priest guy wants, like, in North Carolina, in my country, wants gays and homosexuals.
I read about that, actually.
He wants that. He
out,
wants all the gays
pull
and
out.
homosexuals dead in North Carolina.
No. He wants the queers and the
About the-
homosexuals dead.
I want to remind you that this is about a man on a
In
video
my
game
opinion,
website.
I
He plays video
honestly
games
don't-
for a living. That's what the site
I
is
honestly
about.
don't give
We're
a
bringing
fuck
up this
who
shit.
you're gonna fall in love with. But if you, quite frankly, I don't care. It's
What
their
is
choice,
this?
not ours. How is that affecting us in any way?
Religion, religion, man. It's religion.
Oh man.
Whatever happened to separation of church and state?
Hey, tell the people in charge, man. I'm not in charge of that shit. Okay.
Oh boy.
Tell that to
I know, but-
Mississippi.
We're going right on it. I got like a group on the west side. We're gonna have to talk about this one for sure.
Bring that shit up. Dude, I couldn't understand half of what he was saying. I saw you get in there, and I'm like, dude, just you handle this. I can't understand what the heck.
He wanted people to notice that.
Republic of Ireland, 6 in Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland is still technically a part of the UK, but not a part of Great Britain, because Great Britain consists of England, Scotland, and Wales, but doesn't consist of the UK does.
Dude.
Lemon, you one crazy sucker.
There you go. You just got
no
from.
You got sucker.
I'm going to call you Mr. Aracho from now on.
It's a roadshow, but yeah, thank you.
Aracho.
Wow.
All right, whatever.
Alright, so pretty much.
I'm going to be an asshole to you.
I guess apart from that.
Yeah, you managed to find. Go on ahead.
No, I was just gonna move on, but whatever you were gonna say.
I was just gonna say you managed to find everyone's name but mine. How?
Everyone names
I'll
and
get back
home
to the
addresses and
forums.
stuff and phone numbers, and it's for
Uh-oh.
Xbox Live. He's apparently the world's youngest psychic. He's basically a guy that's putting on like a little kid's voice, but it's read up. The guy was watching it for a good like 2 or 3 hours. Small was response to Max Payne 3 hateful truth, and there was some guy.
Oh yeah.
Section. They were talking about moving swiftly onwards. I guess. I don't know. I think you know in the ever so popular hater section. They were talking about like there.
Oh yeah, there used to be a hater section, and that was like also like before that was called the troll section, which you could go in to this one part of the forum and open a thread and like openly shit talk DSP. I think you could shit talk them, but if you try to if you did any like doxing stuff, you would get kicked. But he let people talk like shit in there. But I don't think he ever went in there that much. It was just moderated by the mods on there.
There are a bunch of threads coming up here over the past few months, or over the past month or so.
Oh,
Wasn't there not one where
about it?
The video title was response to Max Payne 3 hateful truth, and there was some guy.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. That was a really weird thing. Then there's another video of some guy who did that false interview with Phil, and it was just computer generated thing. I did not get that video. I don't know. It was really weird. I think Amber probably had the greatest comment in that thread.
That's
'Cause
actually,
you
yeah,
was
that's
told
actually the top
P-Dog
one
is
on there at the
weird.
moment. At the time of this recording, I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now too, so pretty good. Yeah, so the other guy, his computer generated one, like Amber had the best comment ever. He said, wow, you'd think by watching the video that it was actually a 12-year-old that made this video, which I thought was pretty funny.
Oh
You
God.
know, that's Amber for you. You know, he never gets old.
What's up with Amber's like profile picture?
Well,
He tries to be random.
he does get pretty dead on guy. I've played him in Street Fighter, you know, about a year ago, and he was really, like, he was actually really fine. But now he's kind of, I think he stopped taking his pills, so he's a bit haywire. But never mind.
Guy with two names. This is the better of the two podcasts. You go listen to the other King of Hate. You go listen to one episode of that other one and tell me this one isn't better. It's fucking trash. You can barely hear the dudes. It's like 95% fucking rustling, and I don't even know if they even talked about the fucking forums because I couldn't listen anymore, and I just bailed the fuck out.
I guess it's very quiet.
You at least get
That
forum
was
talk
really
on this one,
Well-
and you can piece together some stuff that happened.
I could ramble, but I don't think you want me to do
Well, I
that.
think we'd run out of time if you're
John
rambling.
Campbell.
Anything on the should we mention about that other did we mention about that guy who made that John Rambo picture?
If you want.
Uh-oh.
Well, look. Well, I think I want to call out this guy who made this John Rambo picture. I think it was great on
This motherfucker
What?
was grammatically incorrect, and he
Oh
knows.
no! Oh no!
Oh no!
What have you done?
Lemon, you grammar Nazi.
Oh no.
No, I'm not grammar Nazi.
You have
I'm a grammar Gaddafi.
Oh.
Oh God.
Not even smoking weed, smoking a black.
Well,
and mild
yeah,
right
he
now.
did misspell like a sentence on like the front part there, but
in there?
it's not.
Because look, the thread is like 2 hours. It's like 2 hours old, and you still haven't even corrected him. He's sitting there. He is not aware of the mistakes he has committed. He is sitting there.
I cannot just correct people all of the time, Peter.
One-
If I do that, I seem like an
One
asshole.
does not simply correct. Like,
I don't find you an asshole. I just find you a random guy who likes
Also,
to correct
guy with
people
two
for no
names,
real
go to bed.
apparent reason.
Oh, there's a real apparent reason for it.
What?
Knowledge. Learning.
Learning and power. Yes.
If I wanted to learn, I would go back to school.
Are you at school?
No, I'm on summer break, motherfucker.
All right.
Go back to school.
in 2 months'
Let's
time.
roll. Summer break.
Well,
Oh,
Something went wrong for me the other day, actually, and the only thing I...
Oh, that reminds me of a hilarious classic
Wait,
joke.
what?
this dude. No, get out of here. This dude's hogging the podcast. It's not about him.
No.
I got
Wrestling. Let's go.
the playthrough before that, because a lot of people were complaining that the first DSP
Shit.
fans were all, oh my god.
Uh-oh.
It was non-elimination, and a bunch of stuff happened, and my character still has no development. So, Ghost Recon Future Soldier, he did the. Oh, was he one of them? And I want to ask for your
DX Michael.
with DX Michael. Oh, was he one of them? Oh my gosh! But anyway, you know, a lot of people were complaining that it was very noisy and a lot, you know, like all just about.
Let me just state it this way: if I was doing Ghost Recon Future Soldier with
This one, I think they should continue this kind of thing, and they need to stop doing the day one DLC bullshit. But
You gonna lose that
okay,
fight, buddy.
it's said to be like the final chapter of Arkham City. Like appreciation, people still commenting, saying negative things, and
Uh-oh.
the main antagonist is Joker's son. Like
being the Batman Beyond years.
that's
Former interviewee, the Arid Lord, of course, who is still getting.
Oh, he was there? I didn't watch.
I didn't see
Oh.
him either. All I saw was like that one dude, Abris L or something like that. He was
What?
like pretty funny when he played.
Ow.
What the fuck was that?
Sorry, my knife hit my glass.
Wait, what? Wait, with your knife? What are you doing?
Anyway, Appreciation. Next.
Pretty much everyone
Moving
agrees.
swiftly along.
Like everyone agrees that the gameplay of Ghost Recon Future Soldier Online like sucks, and like
You had to get off. Yes, like I could like link you to the video later.
Link it later. I want to see that.
Yeah, I also put in the funny videos
no, it's
area
not
of the
go-to
forum.
names.
Basically, if you go to that and you go to around, I don't know, hang on, I'll find the video number so everyone can watch this poor kid's embarrassment.
oh no.
Oh no!
Oh, I'm gonna link it in the podcast. So if you're listening to the podcast now, on the video I'm gonna link it to you. If you just click on the screen now, I'll actually show you. It'll link you straight to the video so that you can find out what the heck the lemon's
That
talking about.
doesn't work.
Link
Here it
is
is.
down
It's
below.
Oh no, the link is
Part 30.
Part 30.
Part 38.
Alright, so
And if you go to around 2:14, 2 minutes 14 seconds.
alright.
And there's the link.
All right, thank you.
And if you go to around 2 minutes and 14 seconds, a kid, basically, I don't know who it is, really, but father is very upset with him. And he says, "You got to go do the thing now."
You don't.
He's like, "I don't give a damn about your friends."
I don't care if you
God, goddamn beer and some turkey.
Or what's one of my favorite moments of the year. By far, it's probably my favorite. So
Some turkey
Talking about
pot
when-
pie with a hint of salt.
Talking about Phil?
Appreciation. People still commenting, saying negative things.
game's really that good. So, you know.
DX Michael.
What?
If you go to that and you go to around.
Link it later. I want to see that.
Could like link you to the. You had to get off. Especially when some guy's dad got medical.
Of course, that was a highlight.
Yeah.
Especially when some guys.
Future Soldier Online, like.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Call out to you, sir.
Alright. Wait, and I'll
Thanks
let you on.
for
For
not
sure.
linking,
We'll make
by the
sure
way.
we get you on with Amber,
P-Dog.
Agent Manus, and whoever else. You know, it's gonna be a really fun podcast.
Tag.
Oh no, not Spacey. He keeps calling me Alex.
Yes.
Dude, and my brother's a dick.
Are in question.
Lemon would be the one to point that out. As always.
Alright. And whatnot. But yeah.
Yeah, it's right in dspgaming.com. Oh,
what?
Shit.
Oh no! Of course, whenever the lemon.
YouTube.com/user/DSP Gaming/some number of videos.
Yeah.
Oh,
you're.
That's.
You never got your answer.
Yeah.
To the question.
What?
Lemon would be the one to point that out. As always.
Alright, so yeah, check that out for all your gorgeous DSP news and whatnot. But yeah.
Yeah, it's right in dspgaming.com. Oh,
what?
Shit.
Oh no! Of course, whenever the lemon.
YouTube.com/user/DSP Gaming/some number of videos.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry guys,
that's a
messed
little
that one
shot.
up.
Whatever the heck. But yeah, check that out
Yeah,
for all
it's
your amazing DSP
//
underscore overscore umlaut whatever.
Pound star Twitter.
No, get out.
Illuminati.
Well,
Yeah.
everyone is absolutely going crazy about it. The Queen has actually cut off her Diamond Jubilee just to go and watch E3, but never mind. No, not really. Yeah,
wait.
actually
Wait,
cut
what?
off her Diamond,
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Everyone is absolutely going crazy about it. The Queen has actually cut off her Diamond Jubilee just to go and watch E3, but never mind. No, not really.
Can't wait. Can't.
But anyway,
wait. Can't fucking.
yeah, so what is going to happen at E3? A bunch of people are going to talk about motion controls.
No,
and
it
everyone's
would have
gonna be
been
really upset.
good.
No, but hopefully that doesn't happen. But
Well, I hopefully it doesn't happen. I mean, like, Jesus Christ. I mean, like, this is the new thing.
Phil let Arid Lord pull up to his house and invite him in. Get out of here. He could have came on. P-Dog wasn't that strange. Chris was way weirder.
Thing. We got some new games coming out. Cast. Shit. What was that one? Oh, Microsoft. Microsoft's gonna announce first, and I hope. But
Now you can play while you go.
Oh God.
I was thinking about having like the.
I saw a picture like
Oh,
that,
what?
actually, now that I think about it.
So you just like grab some food in the fridge and
I-
stuff.
Now that you mention it, I think there was.
Starting on Monday, for the first conference from Microsoft.
They made it a Connect portable, you know, like make a
or
I hope they boo.
yeah.
I hope they all boo them, so
Oh,
they
yeah.
finally get the message. We do not like motion controls. They are not the future.
That was true.
Put him on his pre-stream.
Is that they
instead
show
of
like new
music.
Xbox
Just
games,
listen
and
to
that's
a
what
chapter of Master of Awesomeness's Iliad before the stream starts up.
Before.
Retire
I
the
would
music.
like for there to possibly be a handheld system from Microsoft.
Oh.
I just wish Treyarch would drop.
Nerds yell at video game publisher
They said
segment.
what's done and then the story is done. And it's basically challenging you to find a flaw.
True.
Twitch.
Exactly.
Or in movies, you see a dead person and you're just waiting.
The Quantic Dream games.
Said, oh, it'll be before Metal Gear Solid 4. You know, some people say, oh, it'll be after. In fact, the developers have said both.
To play and to see Phil play as well, because I think you might have a kick out of that and maybe he'll maybe take footage of it at E3.
The very first moment that he...
No, he just walks
Hi,
around.
it's pretty
He's
much
very
entirely
boring
one of
at
the
E3.
character Roxas's backstory.
Wow, this dude was coming in hot on whatever the fuck
And
that
just
was
let
about.
your eyes go.
He's still going. Oh shit. He calmed down. Oh shit. We just got to the very end of it.
It'll be interesting. I think
I'm
interested in wanting to get information, not interested in I want to buy it. So I think
Yeah,
Actually
I'm
so
so excited
some
to see
really
Phil
good
play it.
games. I'm talking about some
So he
real
can call
meat on
the
the bone
games
games
stupid.
from
Black Ops 2.
Nintendo's thing.
And say the controls are not right.
What do I hope for? Final Fantasy 6-2.
That's a dream that we all wish for, Lemon.
Point like their current business module, I know how they work, but
I almost forgot. They did mention about something with Pokemon with the Wii U.
Pokemon.
He was in
Come
those
on.
games, so he was originally Nintendo, but he may have transferred over to PlayStation. I have
Yeah,
no
he-
idea. Really.
No, games from EA or
EA, skip.
else.
Tomb Raider, obviously Bioshock 2, even though no information is gonna be released, but it's 2. All right.
Wow.
And I guess
How
I'll
about
be
you?
the final one here. So I guess I'll say I'm just gonna watch it and see what the heck is gonna happen.
Alright, we are done
can-
with E3.
Like I can be a bit weird whenever I'm with people, and I can sometimes turn people off whenever I'm depending on what I would speak. Either it's I'm with.
Oh no.
Self. Curse you, Devin McCreary. If you're watching me, watch all this.
I'm sure he's
crap.
listening to the podcast right now. I'm sure he's been listening.
Street like tomorrow and fucking punches me in the face. What do you mean? That'd be hilarious.
Oh
Alright,
man.
so-
As
Faults
society
for me.
should.
I'm not talking to my brother that much. And forgetting that girl's Facebook. Fuck. And forgetting that girl. Not helping him in school. And forgetting that girl's name on Facebook. Fuck. And
Shout out to random dude for getting some lady's
well,
name.
not remembering a lot of stuff. I have remembrance problems. I have autism, so
Short-term memory.
There you go.
not remembering a lot of stuff. I have remembrance problems. I have autism, so
Short-term memory.
yeah, it sucks. So that's
Alright.
a fault.
I guess my
Aw,
flaws
man.
when I start talking, I sometimes never
Proof
stop,
is in the
which is
pudding,
something that you may have
indeed.
noticed. For example, I would direct you to my podcast rant, which was at the end of podcast number 11 or something, or 9 or 8, whenever I proceeded to rant for a good 10-15 minutes about why people compared us to the show. I can get a bit greedy whenever in both real life and sometimes online, and whenever I'm
Do we
talking
have a
about,
big enough machine?
whenever I'm trying to organize a podcast. I was like, sometimes I would think, oh, well, what do I get from this? Blah 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 blah. So that's something I just want to admit, and that's something I just want to admit to everyone, and I am deeply sorry for it. Apart from that, I can I can be a bit like weird whenever I'm with people, and I can sometimes turn people off whenever I'm like, depending on what I would speak. Like either I'd speak too much or I'd speak too little, and that would like put people off, like in real life and sometimes online. But online you really notice it that much if somebody isn't speaking too much or whatever. Which is kind of surprising.
He's
Sometimes
opening
I
his
actually
heart
don't
to the
speak
stream
at all
chat.
in real life to people, to groups of people where I don't feel I belong. So that's something that is flawed with me. So now that all the tears have been shed, wow, that's
That's a good one. Shall I read that?
No.
I'll just
God
I'll
damn
just type it up. I'll just put it up as an annotation in the video. Don't worry.
They don't exist anymore.
But yeah,
stupid.
So, yeah, that's what they're laughing about.
Get fucked,
Alright, so
man.
and the second comes to you from Streetback Guy, and he says this is a very interesting question. If you could create a video game, what kind would it be and why?
And quite simply because the world is in
HP,
I only
like,
listen to Master
very young.
Awesomeness.
Well,
He
very
doesn't know
young.
what to
There.
do.
Yeah.
He doesn't travel.
Forces, but also, these army forces have been experimenting with dead people. So head over there and check out all my stuff and love me. And
Uh-oh.
Plugs?
Yep, that was it. We just had 2 questions. Yeah, we're getting very.
We ramble too much. When Alexander Nikolaevich Hell gets in here, you
Yo,
ramble.
let's
I have
go.
to
And the
go.
last couple ones are super
Actually,
short.
There was another question that only I answered. Guys, how are your role models? Are they doing
Yeah,
good?
they're doing fine.
They're doing fine actually.
Good.
My role model's dead.
Oh,
Pity.
but anyway, was it Colonel Gaddafi?
Yes, it was. In case you can't tell, that's sarcasm.
Okay. All right.
I don't know who the
So
fuck that
we're
is.
almost 2 hours into this podcast, if you can believe
He
it.
didn't
We're
want the
really
hate army to roll up on
big-
him,
we're
so
really
he let him
like,
know. That was a
crazy
joke.
long into it. But obviously we've got to do plugs. Captain Fireworks was flipping did his plugs at the very beginning of the. Pretty much, I'll do my usual plugs. You can find me on YouTube at
Let's go.
youtube.com or www.youtube.com/user/pdog. You can find me there. I'm at 96
P-Dog.
subscribers, and I'm getting really irritated because I'm only 4 off 100, and I'm getting pumped and I'm getting excited. So head over there and check out all my stuff and love me. And you can also follow me on Twitter if you really want to, but I don't do anything on Twitter. You can follow me at pdogni. So all the links of our plugs will be in the description. But yeah, Alex.
No, they know where to
They
find
know
you.
where to find you. Yes.
That dude was
Alexander,
brave. He was like,
alright,
hey,
so
know where
here's-
I'm at.
I am Shadow King.
Be on the website.
You want to follow Hulky, I think. Panda. No, Panda Lee doesn't even have a Twitter, I don't think. But there you
Get
go.
her
So
outta here.
Howard,
You don't
Fresh
like her
Existence, you can
anyway,
follow Howard at
P-Dog.
Howard Showcases.
Don't
You can
fuck
follow Respect the
around.
Pack at Respect the Pack. You can follow OJ at Fresh OJ Some Pulp. You can follow Panda Lee. Panda Lee doesn't even have a Twitter, I don't think. But there you go. So I guess from all of
There
us.
you go. Fuck that bitch.
We will
he
see.
fucking hates her. Let's go. New layout.
Hello everyone
Let's
of the
go.
King of Hate forums. My name is
Oh
P
my
Dog, but you all
God.
know me as like the host of the King of Hate podcast.
It's
well, I
so
wouldn't say the host,
sharp.
say the lead organizer of the
Listen
King of
to
Hate
this.
podcast. I prefer that term. But anyway, I am here with a very
Oh.
special video. I am going to debut a brand new project that we have got, that me and Mr. K have came across. Now, the thing is, before we even talk about it, I want to give a huge special thanks to Mr. K for
sharp.
volunteering to do this for us. And basically, I'm going to explain to everyone how it's going to work now. Like how the
P-Dog,
podcast is going to
why?
run now. But basically,
Wow, looks
as many
great.
of you would know who've been following the podcast, we always had this kind of. The way the podcast worked was I would have the audio file and I would just put like a slideshow of photos that people would submit from the King of Fate forums to the podcast. And the problem with that was after like the 5th podcast we ran out of photos, so I ended up having to like reuse like the usual ones. So Mr. K came up to me in Skype and said, "Oh, I'm wondering if I can help you out," and then he actually recommended this, and as you can see, this is absolutely fantastic. This is the new template for what's going to happen for the King of Your podcast now. Here's a few backstory rules. Okay, so what's going to happen is I'm going to do my usual stuff. I'm going to be getting the times. You're gonna organize everything.
Oh, we don't even have.
This will be on the screen the
forum
whole time.
stuff.
We're not gonna switch. We're not gonna switch photos or anything. This will stay on the screen the whole time while the audio is still there.
Yo,
As you can
is
see,
he
you can we use the
how a layout's gonna work?
link, the
No.
YouTube, the Twitter thing. The Twitter icon will stay there, but I won't have anything linked in it because he doesn't have it. They both. For example, we're all gonna be sitting here and we're all gonna talk about Darkside Phil. All right, so let's just stick a photo of Phil up there. Boom, there he is. He's already
Let's
up
go.
there, so that'll give anyone
Let's
who's just kind of
go.
skimming through. Okay, what are we talking about right now? Okay, there he is, right there. Then we might say, okay, let's move on to games. Let's talk about, say,
That's
GTA
gonna be a
5.
picture.
Boom, photo of GTA 5 comes up. We might use videos, but
Yo.
depends on how long.
This is a fucking video. Pigs fucking explain how they're gonna use a layout. Yo.
Like how serious
This
it
is
is.
why
If
he
we were going
thinks
to
it's
debut a new
alright.
trailer or
He's seen
anything,
them
or we were
do
talking
it,
about
and he's
E3
like,
or whatever,
oh.
But if we were to debut a new trailer, or a perfect example is in episode 13, whenever we were talking about the kid that got the kid's dad that got angry at him, I could just kabloom, I could just stick the video in here. But for an example for this here, we're just going to use 5 seconds of the Black Ops 2 trailer. So boom.
Robots. Unmanned armies. And no one.
The thing I like the most is after they do this, there's only 14. Another one they call 15, but 15's up here too. So I don't know if this is 9, 6, 12, and then this is I don't understand this naming. But these two look like, or all three of these looks like they could be in the same day. And then they stop. Aw, man. We only had cool shit for like 3 episodes. Fuck.
ever asked what happens when the enemy steals the keys.
There it is. So,
There it is.
as you can see, this is going to completely change how the podcast works. Now we're going to actually get really in-depth, a really in-depth look at what's going to happen.
In the last 4 episodes.
And if the fact that we can actually put videos in now is even better. And I don't think we're going to be using it really often. I don't think we're going to be using it every 5 seconds, because that'd be really annoying if every single time we said, oh, let's see what Phil was doing, and then we just previewed a video, oh good, and then they played this game, boom, preview video. Nobody would like that. So we would use it whenever it's appropriate. Depending on what would happen. It's very situational. But I'll be contacting Mr. K before, during, and after the podcast in regards to what videos we would need, what photos we would need. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys really enjoy this new layout. I am pumped for it. I can't wait for it. This is going to be really exciting, and I hope you guys, and it will be starting this week for the E3 specials. So I hope you guys enjoy this new layout, and we'll just see where it goes from here. So I've been Pete Aug, and thanks for listening.
Thanks for talking. It's just gonna be E3.
What is going on, guys? Welcome to the King of
it's
Bite-Size
Oh shit, did I hit the speed?
Podcast number 14, I believe. I think it's 14, I'm not even sure. Yes, so as you can see, we're now doing the new podcast layout. Look at how brand spankingly delicious this is. I'm loving it. I want to give a special thanks to Mr. K for putting in all his hard work for this podcast, and also for the E3 special that we're going to be doing after this. My name is, as always, the very lovable, darwigful host, Pete Aug, but all of you lovable people can call me Pete.
I'm Docadar, and I've been on 4 times now.
That's the guy who tries to steal the podcast away.
I've been on 4 times now. Yeah.
I don't know.
What are you gonna do about it?
What now, son? I'm awful at introductions.
I'm Hazza, and I am the head editor of the King of Hate forums and the slightly obsessed Sly Cooper fan.
I'm Life Litter, also an editor, like the rest of us, and I do
I don't
graphics
know.
on the King of Hate forums.
I am Solid Fantasy, and I'm also an editor on the site. And I covered the Sony conference.
Woo! So he was the lucky one out of all of us.
Yeah, I got to cover the good stuff.
Yeah, so pretty much we're just going to be covering some...
Hazard was like a big fan. I think he called into Hate Live before. I don't know everything on his lore. I haven't looked too much, but like sometimes shit will like link over to him. This is the other dude that did the other podcast, and I don't know who these two guys are.
This is a bite size. We're just going to be covering the events of the King of Fate forums. Maybe some DSP stuff. We don't know, because it was all he did was cover E3, and we're going to be talking about that for 2 hours after this, so we're going to be in for a treat. Gaming news, if it's like maybe outside of E3 gaming news, 88
You
pages.
better
I'm
talk
pretty
about the
astounded
fucking
by.
website.
And it's covered of
That's why
all
you're
kinds of
fucking
stuff,
here.
such as
No mirror matches, and I would be the only person playing as Sly ever in a match.
No.
I'm not too sure about that, but like I don't.
He just made a really stupid fucking topic, but I can't remember what it was.
Oh, word.
Anyway,
are we back
moving
on
swiftly onwards. In addition to that, we had a whole bunch of stuff. I'm just gonna quickly mention this. I don't think he deserves our time, but Alex My Pong is pretty desperate. That's all I'm gonna say about that. After making.
Oh, it's so funny. I'm sorry.
Isn't that guy that's fucking annoying? Like, he's always posted in the DSP general forum area.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
He just made a really
Forum
stupid
drama.
fucking topic, but I can't remember what it was.
I see.
I'm sorry to foes, but I can recognize like his threads like every time.
Yeah.
And I just have to go.
They
on
try to
the
revitalize the
see if
they
it is
did the
him or not.
series by getting Master Awesomeness
Well,
back
I'm
in
just
that
there,
last
like,
one.
Check his IP. Oh, look, he's Alex My Pong. Just saw me like comment on like posting that thread. It's like, oh yeah, hi Alex My Pong. this is your third account now, is it? And the funny thing is, if he just posted that in the haters forums and left it like it is, like
he couldn't
have done anything about it.
Yeah.
But the fact is that he posted it in general gaming, which is breaking
And
the
then he
rules.
posted it in
So he's an
PSP
idiot.
playthrough section as well.
Yeah.
So, like, I didn't really get his thing. It's like, oh, please stop this kid. And everyone knew that was him. I mean, let's be honest. But the thing is, they were like, all right, let's give him the benefit of the doubt, and let's say it wasn't him. What do you think? Like, why would Phil care for a little kid bashing him? I don't know, but that's pretty stupid. Oh my gosh, some little kid is talking about trash about you, Phil. Go sue him or something. Like, what? I don't get.
If he's
I don't see
11
the
years
logic in
old,
that.
just give him a taste of the back
But
end.
still, nevertheless, that was another thing that happened. Yeah, pretty much all the stuff that happened was E3, and we'll be covering all that for the next 2 hours after this. So, I don't really think there's anything else needed to say. Like, anything significant that
So
happened
what was
in
the point of this?
No, I don't think there is. Oh, well, there's Dark Cadeau back on.
I guess one thing that could just say is mention all the articles that were made by the editors.
Of course.
All the
Get out of here, editors. No one cares.
Thank you to Solid Fantasy.
Get out of
I'm
here.
sorry, don't worry about it. I mean,
Plug
I
segment. Self-plug segment on the site.
Depending on how they did, I would.
This dude.
Yeah.
If guy with two names is here,
Big
this is
N
who you're
word
gonna have to
example.
listen to on that other podcast, by the way. Like an hour and 30 minutes of this guy talking.
Work over a lot of people because of
the same quality.
I had to get a few new editors in over the past few months, so I've got kind of a list of who to first go to for new editors.
I was lucky to become an editor.
So good luck with that other podcast. 'Cause it's trash.
The very end of January.
Ah, okay.
I mean,
I'm
very
really
end of
confused. I
December.
joined the site a year.
Forums for the meantime. So, like I said, it's a pretty brief ways and crowd is going to move to a challenge. Say, oh, this isn't DSP, dislike, blah blah. So, pretty much, I think that's pretty much all we have to say about the King of Fate forums for the meantime. So, like I said, it's a pretty brief in terms of that section because we're
What's the
going to
point
be
of this?
covering E3 after this, like in its full for 2 hours. So, so like we can't really cover that much without covering E3 technically. So, same to the fans. But
Yo, they came out the cut with the photo. What the fuck?
So there you go. So that was like the day one. He was recording a few random stuff. He also went to Mel's Drive-In and all that jazz. Typical DSP restaurant video.
And then, of course, he goes to
Day one, he was recording a few random stuff. He also went to Mel's Drive-In and all that jazz. Typical DSP restaurant video.
And then, of course, he goes to Mel's
no more
Drive-In
sneak
and all the
dissing,
comments
just
are,
straight up
You
dissing.
should have went to In-N-Out. People
Yeah, everyone was like getting
swearing at him and freaking out.
I don't know, his fans are idiots sometimes.
There's Dark Hado slobbing that fucking knob.
But pretty much,
maybe he can
They're
get
like
a
having
clearer
panic
audio
attacks
by
just
doing
'cause
that.
he decided to eat somewhere
Ugh.
else.
So like they did the recap videos at the end of every day from Monday to Thursday. So like that was the place where most of the fans would like keep up to date with E3 in terms of like the big three conferences. And in addition, he also did a Ubisoft and E3's press conference on Monday, I believe. So they did that there. Like they just pretty much covered most games that were there in E3. They told their tales like off the camera, and then Los Angeles traffic sucks apparently. So there was another interesting thing that they taught us, and they're also able to play.
I'm sure Rambo will have some very interesting stories about LA traffic on the show.
Oh, yeah, because he always makes some montages like whenever he's away places. So he's gonna probably make an E3 montage of all the videos. So, you know, DSP is
Oh
like,
yeah, he said he was already.
yeah. So
I think the
I want to see footage of this guy that was dressed up as
No,
Sly
wait.
Cooper.
I know he made montages for
It wasn't secretly me.
the Too Many Games and all those. And that was in
I'm a little bit upset.
episode
I'm not gonna,
37
I'm
with
not
Air
claiming
Lord.
it was or it was not me.
Okay.
But I don't know if he made a montage video of his
So-
E3 trip. I'll have to check for that.
Yeah, so he would normally do montages there because you know DSP normally does like the quickfire footage. So, and then and then Rambo would just do like the montage of footage. So it's pretty cool. And then next week's actually gonna be 2 minute games as well. So it's not gonna be very long until we get to see more like trip videos. And that's gonna be pretty good because they're gonna be going and they're gonna be playing. No, they're not gonna
Look
be playing.
at this
They're gonna be going
layout
to
paying off. Let's fucking
to
go.
Pennsylvania, I believe, is where 2 minute games is being held. It's gonna be Phil, Rambo, OJ, and apparently Panda Lee will be in the car with them. So that'll be an interesting.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, so you're gonna have the 4 of them.
OJ always cracks me up though.
Yeah, I like
OJ for something, and I don't understand the hate either.
OJ is lovely. OJ is an absolutely
Like
lovely
every
person.
video, people
I don't know
are
why.
like,
Yeah, well, like
they're
I
always
said
bitching
before,
at OJ, and like I'm the only one that likes him. It seems.
Yeah. When I was on the
Oh,
show,
no.
it was nothing but welcoming. He was like, "Oh, you're doing fine, Hazza. You're doing fine. Yeah,
I know,
doing really well."
I mean, his fans just act like idiots. The DSP's fans just act like idiots 90% of the time.
There
It's
they
just,
go with
this guy's a loser. Why is he on the trip? Yet you're there. Like, at least
All
he's
these
out
dudes
there
who
with John
get close to
Rambo,
DSP always
At least
look
they're
down
out
at
there
other
doing loads
people.
of
It's a
different
weird
things.
phenomenon.
You're the idiot behind the computer screen just typing up insults.
Yeah.
So
Maybe not Hazard though.
and stuff.
Anything I've seen of
And then
him,
the funny
he
thing
just
is, this is the funny part. Okay,
exists.
going a little bit off topic here, but the funny thing about OJ is that he like everyone was all like, oh, OJ flipping awkward John, more like, oh, he's an idiot and all that. But whenever, if you remember the infamous video that DSP made whenever he told OJ to like shut up under his breath, everyone was like, oh.
Do I have that? Hey, let's go.
Alright, so this is the view from the
scenery. If there's a fire, we're all gonna die. And then a tank comes after you.
Jojo, shut the fuck up.
Oh, I really wish I was able to shut the fuck up.
Jojo, shut the fuck up.
Oh. Getting called out,
Oh,
Phil.
OJ's our best friend. What are you doing? So like it was a complete U-turn from the community. Like,
Alright, so this is the view.
Oh,
from
he
the fourth
played it.
floor
Yo, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Look at this dude. He was ahead of the game. Oh, I counted him out, and I didn't know he had the new layout. Let's fucking go, P-Dog.
Christmas Village, now that it's lit up at night.
Go.
Pretty impressive. Thousands upon thousands of lights. This big lit Christmas tree.
All you need now is a Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Any scenery. If there's a fire, we're all gonna die. And then a tank comes after you.
Jojo, shut the fuck up.
Oh, how are they gonna defend this? Get ready, Dark Hado, Kurosaka, whatever. You're gonna have to suck hard.
Alright, so that's the gorgeous view. Completely ruined by OJ yelling like an idiot in the background.
Tell him to shut the fuck up.
So his face.
Look at his
What?
Like what? You were recording that?
Yeah, I was trying to get a nice shot. And
They weren't complaining. It was hilarious. They were participating with it. Yeah, it's not hilarious, man.
Why?
I didn't even know he said that.
Yeah, it was in one of his videos.
Oh, fuck you, Dark Kurosawa, Hado, whatever. I didn't even know he said that. Like, kick that dude in the chest.
Sounds like half
Get him out
likes
of
and half
here.
dislikes, 'cause everyone was like, oh.
Or was there something people misconstrued as like, it was meant as a joke, but people took it the wrong way. They're like,
Yeah, it's
oh,
because-
DSP hates OJ. He hates.
No, he's a pussy. He would tell OJ to shut the fuck up underneath his breath, but when he turned to him, he made it into a joke. Have that same energy when he was saying it when he didn't know he was paying attention.
Like,
get him out of here.
It's because people are seeing a relationship through a screen, through like 1 minute, 2 minute videos, and so people are able to just basically construe a wrong opinion of what that kind of friendship is like.
Right.
And it's just people kind of overstepping their
trying to get through the
like
last
how
of the,
valid their opinion is.
P-Dog's version of the
And
King
also,
Hate
you know,
podcast.
everything in the DSP community and events are like a big, huge drama thing. Like, oh my gosh, what is this? Like everyone like throwing debates and large text arguments and stuff, saying, oh, let's analyze every single video up till this point to look at their relationship. And I was just like, oh, come on, it's just a little.
No, but we got this cool layout.
if you noticed, but
This
one
cool
of the
layout they got
videos
now
got
is the
so
new
bad that
layout.
Phil
We
actually
did a
had to
video
disable
where
comments on it.
P-Dog pretty much
I think that was the Resident Evil one.
explained how this layout would work, and they would have like videos down here. And I think, is this the second video? Yeah, he made a 7-minute video just explaining how the layout would work, and we're right here. But we only have it for like 2 more, and I'm not. This is just the E3 shenanigans that I refuse to watch.
Was for like the Panda Lee stuff as well. So yeah, like a lot of
Yeah, I scrolled down, look at the comments, I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Just like scrolled back up, like, forget this.
So yeah, so
You can't even like scroll down to see interesting comments. You just scroll on and see dumb shit.
So yeah, they're going to Too Many Games next week. The 4 of them, they're going to be meeting up with the Air Raid Lord, who actually is a former podcast guest. He was on 2 months ago.
Look at that
And,
flex.
they're going to be meeting up with him and a bunch of. No, they're not going to be.
Look
meeting
at
up
that,
with a bunch of
paying
Howard
off.
and
Great
Respect-
layout. This motherfucker in audio. God damn. God damn.
He was on 2 months ago, and they're gonna be meeting up with him and a bunch of. No, they're not gonna be meeting up with like a bunch of.
I don't trust this dude.
That's respect.
Yo, that's even loud.
I believe. So
Is that supposed to be a
It's
joke?
kind of funny because on the table originally it was just gonna be OG's candles, and now it's gonna
I
have
don't
like
trust
a whole
them.
DSP shop because they're gonna have OJ's candles.
Oh, they have.
Project
Oh,
7
we can do
t-shirts, the
captions
show
too.
T-shirts.
I don't
the
trust
Air
these
Raid Lord
motherfuckers
Store,
anymore. Fuck
Panda
that
League,
shit.
I've started reading.
Yes, which you started reading, which you purchased. And I'll be purchasing.
Wait,
that, like,
who
this
read the
week,
book?
Actually, and like on the table originally it was just gonna be OG's candles, and now it's gonna have like a whole DSP shop because they're gonna have OJ's candles, Project 7 T-shirts, the show T-shirts, the Air Raid Lord's book, the Orb, Panda League,
which I've started reading.
Yes, which you started reading, which you purchased, and I'll be purchasing that like this week actually, and then I'm gonna get it signed by everyone, which I'm pretty excited for, because they're all
He
gonna
does
be in one
receive
place,
that
and
book
that's another
signed
thing I
by
was gonna talk about.
everyone.
They're gonna all autograph stuff and sign like stuff.
I don't know if it's that Dark Hado Kurosaki guy who said he read it. I'll see if he wrote a review on any of his things, but like his channel was just I mean, this is his profile pic. It was just, I think, just anime clips, and then the other channel was the
Because they're gonna have,
channel
like,
that the podcast
like an
was
autograph
on.
session for an hour. Where all
So I
the
don't think
fans
he
and
actually
stuff
made
can
stuff
get
like
their
himself. It was
autographs
just like
and,
weird clips
that's
and
pretty
fucking.
cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. So yes,
The
so
podcast
it's kind of like the DSP shop because now they have candles, shirts, books, and earrings. So it's pretty interesting.
Hopefully some of the stuff sells. I just have to stick
Yeah,
there.
yeah, because remember the.
Now that Project 7 is more established, maybe.
Yeah, I heard that.
And
I
then
didn't watch
also-
any of the
When they first brought the
Chrono
stuff there, they didn't
Trigger
even have
stuff.
like an episode yet.
Yeah, well, no, they did the first episode, but like everyone else is kind of like, okay, that's the first episode, but I don't want to buy a shirt until we know where it's going, because everyone that's seen it in like the online debut of it, everyone was kind of thought on the trailer was hit or that the first episode was hit or miss because it was very different from what the show is now, because now the show is a lot more. Now,
Oh, yeah, the first episodes were leading into what the show is really about.
yeah. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully they actually sell some show T-shirts this time rather than like sold one or something.
Well, he has to sit with that. He wanted to play the
which T-shirts
game for whatever
so, yeah,
reason.
hopefully. And come on, everyone, go buy the shirt T-shirts and give.
But if he really
Patrick
likes
some
it
money.
as much as he says it does, it shouldn't matter.
They're
He should keep
finished.
playing
They're
it.
finished. There's no
And
more
he should also
T-shirts
do
as
like
well.
those. I think
Yeah,
people said there was like secret endings. He should do that.
Is there going to be any more later?
They're in. If you look at episode 36 of the show.
Oh wow.
There's a picture. I think Pete, you told me about this. There's a picture of some guy that some guy made, and it's freaking amazing. It is so good. And it's just like a really big, almost like a collage of references that have been made through the show. And at the moment, Rambo's in like dialogue with him about making some new T-shirts because I'd buy one of those T-shirts. The guy is such an amazing.
The extra copy of
photo
Street
editor.
Fighter
Hopefully
was
we can get
stupid.
shirts made
And
with
the
collabs
joystick
of,
was just
donkeys,
like
burgers,
just to get a new
Transformers, all kinds of
joystick.
stuff. I don't
So
know.
fucking stupid.
Not suitable for public wear.
Yeah, of course not.
But I've given up
Another
on
big
watching
cool
like
sheepbag guy in
Street
your t-shirt
Fighter. I
and
want
have, like, a
nothing
photo
to
with a
do
lemon
with
in the
that.
back. That's
Nothing.
That's all I need. But yeah. So look forward to that. That's coming up next week. They're gonna have their panel. They're gonna have the autograph signing. Lots of footage is gonna be coming up there. Obviously, everyone's gonna hate it and stuff.
I'm not
like,
even
it'll be
sure
very
why he
interesting to
needed
see
the
Panda
mini
Lee, because
PC.
Think about it. The only time
Oh,
we've ever seen
Panda
Panda
Lee?
Lee is with Phil. So we're
Uh-oh,
gonna see.
wait a minute.
Yeah. So look forward. Just have a big photo of sheepbag guy in your t-shirt, and have like a photo with a lemon in the back, and that's it. That's all you need. But yeah. So look forward to that. That's coming up next week. They're gonna have their panel. They're gonna have the autograph signing. Lots of footage is gonna be coming up there. Obviously.
Oh wait. I don't know if P Dog wanted Panda Lee to sign the book, but she was there at the convention when they sold it, and I don't know if she signed the other books though.
Like, it'll be very interesting to see Panda Lee, because think about it. The only time we've ever seen Panda Lee is with Phil. So we're gonna see her in like a big, like you're gonna see her in a convention with a whole bunch of his friends. So you're gonna see how she acts, you know. So a lot of people.
I didn't
kinda
even
think
watch
she,
that much of his
like,
Final
sometimes
Fantasy
she's pretty
stuff.
loud,
I
sometimes she's
noped
pretty
out of
quiet,
that
so it'll
too.
be very interesting to see how she will act.
She'll probably become the new OJ in the comments.
You know, yeah.
Everyone will be whining about
Yeah,
her.
everyone's gonna.
I hope it's not a repeat of like what happened in that Resident Evil video when she's just talking and then like she's just constantly talking and then John Rambo and these two were just silent, were just pretty much silent. I hope it's not a repeat of that.
So yeah, hopefully not. So that's pretty much it for DSP stuff. That was a huge 2-minute game segment there that we had there. So yeah, he's back now. He's going to be back to his daily routine for a week, and then he's going to be at 2-minute games. So look forward to that footage coming up. And then
It was
in addition,
great footage.
In terms of gaming news, we can't really talk about gaming news because all the gaming news that was up this week happened at E3 pretty much, except for
I'll
cover.
get out
We
of
only have
here.
about 4 minutes left, but yeah, world news has been happening.
Look at these dudes.
The
Time this
drug is
better.
banned in Britain, so
I don't care about what's going on.
if
in
you
Britain,
have
buddy.
a YouTube and Twitter, just let me know after the podcast, and I'll just link it in the
Get 'em outta
annotation. So if you
here.
want to check out our YouTubes and
Which
Twitter, they'll be
episode
right
was
below
this?
our photos.
14.
So yeah, just check them out. And that's pretty much it from us. So we
I don't
will
even know
still be
what the hell
back
is this
with,
episode then. Is this
the
another
two-
long stroke before E3?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the King of It podcast, episode number 14, I believe. I'm not even sure. You know, that's how good.
That's
I
what
am
I
at this,
picture
so I don't
Master
even
of
remember what
Ops'
the podcast
awesomeness
number is.
looks like.
I think this is number
15.
15. Ooh, 15 spectacular. Woo, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, so yes, I am your host, the teenager, P, the teenager P Dog. You could, all of you at this point you'll all know you can call me Pete.
So
Wait a
kids,
minute.
my name's Metalhead 420. This is my first podcast, and pretty excited.
Hold on.
Hi
Nah,
guys,
well,
my name is
look at this.
Michi.
Third time on the podcast.
Also, I think we might be at the end of the podcast. I think they
May
cut
not
up the
wait,
these
wasn't there supposed to be a
motherfuckers.
fourth
Hold on.
person? No, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, one. So that's just maybe fanboy,
Yeah.
but
I mean,
Hold on. So you got E3 right here. No. Go back. E3. Just watch it? Oh, God. And this is the last one.
we are
What
doing
we
a
here?
3-man podcast. It's absolute.
Oh, only is it Master Rot? No. Ah. Oh, I'll have to look at this too on a
I know it's
quick.
it's absolutely shocking, but yeah. So we're gonna find out just how the atmosphere is in this time, because there's less people, so there'll probably be more like direct discussion with the three of us. So anyway, basically,
hey, the fourth person is the dog.
yeah. As you can so. Well,
Yeah, he's the dog from the Odyssey.
well, it's better than the baby that you had a couple of podcasts back. Whenever you were in it, whenever.
Yeah. Trayton.
I think that was. I think that was like way ages ago. Like, but yeah, if any of you remember that, and you're true podcast dedicators. But basically, last week was a very weird week because I was just starting my exams and I was stressed out. We had the E3 special, which you haven't seen yet, because here's the thing. All right, I'm gonna explain this right now. All right. So what happened was the E3 special. You know, nothing too interesting was happening. You know, we were just sitting there, 5 of us. It was mainly Hazard that was doing most of the talking. So basically, it was it's his job to like look after it. So he was sitting there doing the podcast of the other editors while I was kind of threw him at input every once in a while. The reason why I haven't seen that is because the thing is, Mr. K, as you know, we have the new partnership with Mr. K, who where I do all this audio and setup stuff. It's kind of ironic that I say that now because that actually didn't happen this week because the Golden Shotgun took over for this week, but I'll get to that in a wee second. But yeah, so I would normally be doing like the audio stuff and then pretty much I would send all the audio and stuff already edited over to Mr. K. Mr. K would like add all the videos and photos and stuff and add that cool layout that I showed you like 2 weeks ago. However, this week was extreme hardcore, hyper, super awesome exam week for people in the UK. So that included me and Mr. K, and we were very busy. And not only that, but I mean, it's E3. It was 2 hours of non-stop talking about video games. So obviously, it was like the videos and photos were like quick fire. If you actually see the podcast before you actually see this one, then you'll see just how crazy the photos and videos are for that podcast. It's absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, so pretty much he had to edit the worst podcast, the one where you need to get like the most photos and the most videos at the worst time because he was busy all this week, which is why the podcast hasn't been up after a week. But
you are forgiven.
Thank you very much. That this is done. So anyway, pretty interesting that happened. And like in relation to that, I had exams to do this week, so I let a Golden Shotgun take over. And we actually have all of June is now taken up for the podcast. I think it's up until like July 16th is completely like booked. I didn't really check that much, but yeah, so that's pretty ridiculous. We got a bunch of new people joining here. So obviously today we have Metalhead, who first time podcaster. Next week he's gonna talking about.
Wait, he's talking about next week. Next week never happens. Who gets cucked?
Flying Monkey. It says.
I think it was maybe this.
Oh.
Maybe it was a sick. Next week he's gonna be Mr. K himself will be on, so that's gonna be interesting enough. Like it was like, I don't know.
Oh.
But yeah, that was a nice 4 minutes. Just weird.
Get on the forums.
Yeah. Go ahead.
That was the announcement for Amnesia.
Yeah, the Dark Descent that of course Phil never played, which everyone is still really annoyed about. But yeah, so. Apparently, they've announced a new game called A Machine for Pigs, I believe it's called.
About
very
a website, and you barely talk about
the weirdest name ever.
But from the looks of the teaser trailer, obviously they didn't reveal the monster because that's a trademark that they do. They like to hide their monsters until they really need to show them off, which I think is pretty cool. But like pretty much the monsters sound like pigs anyway, so I think that's pretty cool. And
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go on a limb and say the ending is you kill the pig and you eat pig bacon.
eat bacon at the end.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, actually, I
watch
don't even
out.
remember what the end of Amnesia was, but let's not try and spoil it for anyone. Let's not do a double Russia and spoil the ending of a game for us. So
I spoiled the game if you can't remember.
I'm not even sure. Like, what game was that you spoiled?
Mass Effect.
Oh yes, okay. Yeah, so we seem to have a tendency in the podcast to flip and spoil games. I think it's pretty weird. But yeah, so that game's coming out. It's scheduled to come out in that's probably like I'm not sure what other gaming news came out this week. That was definitely the biggest news because it's Amnesia. Who the heck, and a whole bunch of people are gonna get famous from it, but it happened with that game anyway. So I think was that it for gaming news or did something else happen? I know that Payday the Heist, No Mercy. There was a teaser trailer for that. It was a DLC and Left 4 Dead 2 if you're lucky to be.
I think that was Left 4 Dead
Prove that. So it was like the exact game.
Oh, I was looking forward to that game.
Yeah, and the problem is.
I had jokes on you.
I didn't even.
There was a Payday the Heist.
Yeah, so like that's like that game is it's kind of like an ageless game because everyone's still playing that game and like it's gonna top it. I still think everyone's gonna like Counter-Strike Source is still gonna be the main game, but this game's gonna be a nice little game to pick.
Like
so like
hours.
It's not even an E3 one.
Yeah,
Get out of here with all these games.
Of battery life, and apparently, when the battery is low, like the frames start like dropping. Actually,
still not on the forums. Come on.
Me and Carter, which I'm absolutely shocked by, but upon hearing some more of my backstory from the afterwards is a bit interesting. What I discovered.
Oh
so
no,
anyway,
fanfic.
I think it's only fair that we pay him justice and we actually read out some of his story.
God
so,
damn it!
The story isn't actually that long,
fanfic.
so
right.
I'm not sure who's gonna read it here, or do we have to play some sort of like virtual rock paper scissors to decide who's gonna read it or something?
Is it like forcing them to read it?
My English
this is
really
fucked.
bad. So
this
right.
dude.
So do you want me to read it? Just
What the fuck is wrong with these people? What family were they raising? I mean, come on. Grow up, people. I mean, Panda Lee is the queen of hate. You don't disrespect her like that with your useless garbage.
It was the last episode and he snuck his way in. Let's fucking go.
Alright, if you want.
Let's fucking go.
So, when you're ready, we'll kickstart this
God.
reading session.
Do you have a link to the thread or?
Pulled up.
Yeah, I'm on it right now.
Alright, well, shoot.
Yes.
Go for it.
Go ahead.
Alright. King Phil visited P-Dog at his home in the
podcast
section.
King Phil! No!
King Phil visited P-Dog at his home in the podcast section. P-Dog thought that it was just a random visit, but it's much bigger than that. King of Hate wants P-Dog as his hand, the King's own assistant. Lord P-Dog sniffs his own butt before making it.
They knew what the people wanted, and they were like, get him on here one more time. This fucking dude. So I'm gonna have to go back and clip all these so we can have Massive Awesomeness' story.
He's 50% dog and 50% man. So sniffing his butt is normal for him. Lord P-Dog decides to join the king and rides with him to the general section, the main capital.
The dented Iliad.
Formia. Phil burped. We have arrived. It's time for a good meal. He burped again. P-Dog let out a loud sigh.
Putting his burps in comics.
My lord, we ate 4 minutes ago. King Phil just waved him away. The king sharded as he... The king sharded as he turned away.
Even back then. And they're encouraging it. Get them out.
King and most of the Formia is now gathered at the dining hall. The dining hall is filled with food, whores, fat, male, nude.
Be careful now, he's married.
Oh shit, alright. Fat male nudists and all the other houses. The king was just about to lift his cup and say a few words when Captain Fireworks stormed in. He had an important message. The troll king Amber has returned. The hall was filled
Oh
with
no,
violence.
a troll
No,
king.
this cannot
Oh,
be. I banned him 1,000 years ago. No bears allowed, I told him. Said
they
King
don't
Phil.
understand this
It
is
is
great
worse. His
writing.
sister Foos,
They're
the
mocking
queen of
him,
bear and
but
master
he'll
of
get the last laugh.
lesbomancy.
We don't even know these guys' names was reading it.
I think we're gonna get banned for laughing at that.
Oh well.
Oh no!
Worse,
Wait, what
his
did he
sister
say?
Foos. No bears allowed, I told him. Said King Phil. It is worse. His sister Foos, the queen of bear and master of lesbomancy.
Ooh.
I think we're gonna get banned for laughing at that.
Oh well.
Has also been cited. Lord P-Dog and his wife Halo Bullets was scared.
Oh, you're married.
They hated more than anything. Though they hated war more than anything, except for Activision. They suck balls. The other house was also upset. House Bannister, led by Piscus 38, was discussing loudly. House Rambo, led by John Rambo himself, was biting their nails. Darkman 13, a golden shotgun, and Barfly was trying to hide their gay tears. The silence was broken. The king spoke. We have only one option. King Phil rose
Take
from
that,
the floor.
Activision.
Everyone in the hall was dead quiet.
Get
We rise
slammed
for
in my
war.
fanfic.
Yes.
All right, so it's very.
I'm not in it again.
Well,
This is like the
Ah.
sixth story of the forums, and I'm not in it.
Ah, that's sick.
The thing is,
Yo,
though,
we can do like a Star Wars
It's so funny
thing.
because whenever somebody starts these
Do 'em
stories,
out of
everyone's
order,
like, "Oh,
too,
let,
like
let me
Star
be in it, let me
Wars.
be in it," and it's pretty funny because you can't have like 1,000 people in your story, but I think that's pretty funny. So
Yeah, actually, I try not to do that because I feel like if I said that to the guy who's writing it, I feel like the douche boss was telling him to do this and do that. Like, I don't want to push him. If you want to add me, that's cool. If you don't, that's also cool.
as you know, it's probably
we wish
the key
he added you,
sentences
because that would have
apart
mean there would have
from
been more. But I think
family
that's
on
the end
this,
of Master Awesomeness.
was Lord P-Dog and his wife Hail of Bullets. I remember I read that and I was kind of like, oh, that's a bit weird. And then I asked him, I'm surprised I'm not married to the podcast, and he responded, oh, well, you love her very much, but you suck in bed. And we had a pretty interesting conversation about that, which you can check out in that thread. I'm not gonna. That's all I'm gonna say for now. But it was a pretty
I don't even know if that thread
interesting conversation.
exists.
One thing I
Archived,
just
but I'll try
remembered
to
while I
find
was
it.
here was what's his name? I had it as well, and I just lost it there now. But one of the writers actually started a new Henjo, that's who it was. He's starting a new competition called Lord of the Writing or Lord of the Writers or something. And basically every week they're going to have like a writers challenge where you have to write about a certain topic, and you can have it in any style and any format you want, except for erotica, which was pretty funny. It's
Master of
the very
Awesomeness
first
with an
guy that
emote.
responded to it posted on erotic story, which I thought was absolutely hilarious. But obviously he got like banned or something after that. But I thought it was pretty funny while it lasted. Who are the two competitors here? Let me find out. The two competitors are Captain Fireworks and the Heartless Nobody. So if you want to vote for that, the voting ends on Sunday 17th.
I don't think he would go rogue.
Tomorrow.
I just think
So,
he just
yeah.
stopped.
Try and vote for that,
The podcast
ASAP.
stopped.
And then whoever wins that gets to decide what the
I don't
topic
think
is
he was
next
on
week.
the other
and
podcast.
I think that's pretty cool. So you can vote for
the only
whatever
name
story
they
you
put in
want
the
there,
title
and I
is
think it's
for
pretty.
Phil,
I
and the
think it's a
rest of
pretty
it is just
interesting idea, and let's see how far it goes. And
podcast
hopefully it
number
doesn't
1, and then the
crash and
date.
burn like most of the King of
I've only
Fates
listened to the
driven
first
ideas,
one,
like
so I don't know if there's any more
like
guests on the
gaming
other one. It
nights
was
and
just
stuff, which
tough to
always
listen to.
yeah, it's pretty stupid. But so that's going on. What else? What else has been going on? Oh
But I
yeah,
don't
we were
think he
talking
went
about
rogue.
this off the podcast. We might as well re-mention it.
That would be Naughty Nightwear, and I don't even know if he's around during this time. I think that dude might have been like 2010, 11, I think. He was a mod that was on the King of Hate forums that Phil made a mod, and he went like a little bit crazy and was trolling a little bit on the site.
About the top 100 games list.
I was trying to find more stuff on him, but
I think
really.
he has quite a lot to say about
not a lot of
this.
stuff archived on it.
The worst game list ever created. That's it.
That's it.
I agree.
Like, give us a few examples of what games were featured in this.
NBA 2K11, bad game. Guitar Hero 2, bad game. Burger Time, bad game. Star Wars, The TIE Fighters, bad game. Sims, bad game. Mass Effect 2, bad game.
Dude,
Silent Hill
sunning all of
3
us.
is
Look at
better
him.
than Silent Hill 2.
Just rolling up.
Just Resident Evil is not it's not supposed to be ranked 81, while Resident Evil 4 is ranked number 20. That's stupid.
Oh, he's going in. He don't give a fuck
Psychonauts,
about anyone's feelings.
it's
Let's
not
go.
supposed to be 80. It's supposed to be better than 80. It's one of the most underrated games ever created. Fallout 3 should be in the top 20. Uh, they never added Mega Man X, only Mega Man 2. They added Mortal Kombat, which is a great game, but I think Ultimate Mortal Kombat is better. What?
Oh, this
Duty
dude is
4,
just
Modern
going on.
Warfare.
He's still
Resident
going.
Evil,
Get him
no
out of
one-
here. That's like
Half-Life
a
2
2-minute
to
jump.
me is like
Get out of
selection
here.
with a hazard. Let's put it that way. So yeah, I'm just gonna say that.
Dude popping
Yeah,
off on
And,
this last episode.
to
He's
me,
sucking
Metal
up time.
Gear.
Get out of here.
Greatest game ever.
Oh no. So pretty much that was a crazy roundabout the the list, but that's all right. It's okay to get stuff we got off our chest anyway. But so
These are, the thing about G4 is like, I'm gonna be honest. I only watch them for the girls.
Wow.
They have sexy girls in that show.
Okay. What?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say
Yeah.
it. That basically they have Playboy models. I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so and then their list of video games.
And they joke around being that they love games. Yeah, we know they don't love games.
You think it was like the Playboy
Oh, he's
girls
being
that
too
actually really
real
good
right
games?
now. Watch out.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. You know the actually one of the anchors in that show is a former Playboy model.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but I
he knows.
I highly
He researched
doubt her
it.
gaming skills, nor that she's a gamer.
Hey, well,
Yeah.
Wii Sports is up there, so.
Oh shit, calling her out.
There you go. That explains everything.
Yeah, maybe she's trying to be fit and
That's
have
Wii
like that rocking body.
Like all kinds of stupid games. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they made another top 100 next year, and like the Xbox Nike flipping fitness games up there in the top 100 games of all time.
Yeah, and funny thing, there's no Tekken in the game. Like, I know Tekken is a great game, even though I'm not a Tekken fan, but you gotta give it respect. I mean, that's a great game, don't you say? Don't you agree?
Guess so. Like I was
Yeah.
more of a
Yeah,
Street Fighter
take
guy,
that,
but
lady.
Yeah, I do respect Tekken though. I
Yeah.
did used to play Tekken. Like,
Yeah,
You're
I
knocking
mean,
down everyone in
I
these
myself
last
is
couple
a Mortal
episodes.
Kombat guy, but you gotta give it respect to Tekken for being a great game.
thing is, what game do you think
And,
they would list?
What Tekken game?
Maybe like Tekken 3, I think was.
Yeah, Tekken 3 and 5 for having great graphics. Like 5 had great graphics, and 3 for being, revolutionary, I guess.
Yeah, so that was the list anyway, and I think that pretty much
What about
concludes the
Tekken Tag
King of Heat
tournament?
forums
That
section
was
of
a
it.
fun game.
Angry Bird is number 50.
I can't believe that.
Oh, get out of here. Game rankings from
Cut footage.
2012.
It's actually the fans' reactions to some of the stuff that's been happening. I mean, about
Oh.
And Japan is a fan of made a good decision.
Uh-oh.
Super Mario Bros.
Bannon?
Galaxy.
oh yeah, with Panda. Yeah, a lot of people
Uh-oh.
anyway, but
3, nah, not a number. Not real shock, but number 3, really? Like really? Good game, but not
It
number
definitely
3.
doesn't deserve number
Yeah.
3. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about like it's a great game. Maybe like top 50, yeah, but number 3, nah, not a number 3. Come on.
pretty dumb anyway. But anyway, apart from that, like in the forums, obviously the forums dedicated around DSP. DSP, what was he up to this week?
I would say
I
my
believe
favorite
I
era
wasn't
was,
really
like,
keeping up to date with his
PS1,
footage
'cause
over
they were
the
just
course of
making
the
any
week,
game for
but I
PS1.
do
You
know
can
that he
make anything,
played
and they were just throwing that shit on there.
Sorcery, I believe he played. Never came back.
No, he hasn't played that yet.
Oh, has he not? What game was it that he played? Was it Inversion?
Lollipop Chainsaw.
Yeah, Lollipop Chainsaw.
I know he played Lollipop Chainsaw.
I think I.
It's Lollipop Chainsaw and Super Mario Bros. Galaxy.
Oh yeah, with Panda.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, so he was playing those other games. What game did he play immediately after he came back from E3? Was it like Inversion or something?
Yeah, it was that
Yeah,
one.
I wasn't sure. It was out of Sorcery Inversion, but Sorcery must
That
have been the
would
game
be
they didn't get
amazing
get
if
up
they
to
came
yet.
back.
But
Sorcery Inversion, what kind of game is that?
Or
I don't know.
restarted the
But
podcast, but I don't know what.
yeah, so you have
Derek,
those are games that happen.
he's gonna
Apparently,
have a
Lollipop
Derek
Chainsaw
segment where he
was a
just
pretty funny
scrolls through
playthrough. I only
Twitter.
watched part one of it
The
because
first
I didn't
episode
have
is gonna
much
get the
time.
whole channel banned
And
from
obviously
fucking
that
YouTube.
was hilarious, I must say, like the first part.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah, he'll never
watch
play that
the
again.
whole gameplay because I was away for past 2 days and I just got back, so I'm gonna watch it full.
Oh.
It's a fun game. It's one of those games it's gonna be funny.
Yeah, just from like
So,
the
you know-
context of it. Like
Yeah, it's
cheerleader
a
with a
chill.
chainsaw and like a zombie apocalypse. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny.
It has Children of Bodom in the soundtrack, so
Oh,
I love it.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, yeah. Fan is a fan of made a good decision.
Hmm. So yeah, that was a pretty successful game. I didn't watch any of the Super Mario Galaxy because that was probably the biggest exam day for me whenever that playthrough came out, so I couldn't watch any of it. Did any of you check it out?
I also want to call out that they weren't joking in that thing when they said they weren't going to use the new layout anymore. We only had it for like 3 episodes. Oh,
Any of you have any comments for it?
what happened? I gotta try to find the
I
fucking
haven't
thread on
watched
that.
it, but I will start watching it this week, the full playthrough.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't watched it either, but I'll probably start watching it soon.
No love for Panda Lee. Same.
Oh.
And then this weekend, they left yesterday. They went to Too Many Games Gaming Convention in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. They went there. Funny enough, there was a 4-man carpool, even though I really shouldn't say 4-man, but yeah, it was a three men and a girl. Yeah, they all drove to Pittsburgh, No, I keep saying Pittsburgh. It's Philadelphia. I don't know. I always associate
Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah, like I keep on saying Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania instead of Philadelphia, but never mind. That's me and my stupid memory. But yeah, so they went there. Have any of you seen, like, what footage have you seen of Too Many Games, the two of you? Because I've seen all
the hot footage.
All
Oh
Have you
yeah,
seen all-
P
have you
Dog.
seen of, Too
Oh,
Many
look at
Games,
that.
the
P
two of
Dog
you?
is a
'Cause I've seen
fan,
all-
craving it.
Have
He's
you
seen all
seen,
of
like, what
them.
footage have you seen of Too Many Games, the two of you? Because I've seen all.
All of them.
Yeah, have you seen all of them?
Yeah,
I
all
saw up to the hotel when they got to the hotel.
Okay, so you didn't see any of the actual con floor?
No,
Not yet.
I saw day one. The area lord is with them.
Ah, are you
Yeah, I know that,
serious?
'cause
Phil
we're gonna
told
get
them
that
nothing,
when we
nothing
cite
with his
some of
face in
the-
it.
Some of the comments about him, but yeah. that'll be an
Yeah, he did something pretty funny.
So anyway, pretty much they got there. It was an interesting. I think probably the most interesting
just
thing about the
discussing,
convention here,
the
about this
footage from Too
footage,
Many Games.
is actually the fans' reactions to some of the stuff that's been happening. I mean, like the same thing happened at MagFest and stuff like that. There, whenever you just E3, not so much as there wasn't that much drama, but if you go down to the comment section, you see a whole pile of drama. Like, oh, Phil's ignoring his girlfriend. Oh, how they must not be in love or anything. And then obviously, if any of you seen both of you, if you've seen the hotel video, whenever panel,
the porn video. Oh, they all watched it. Oh man. If the SOK watched, what was it, like Bible Black on stream, I bet you all these dudes got in a Skype call and watched that Phil and Panda porn, like, naming video thing.
Friend, how they must not be in love or anything. And then obviously, if any of you seen both of you, if you've seen the hotel video, whenever panel,
Oh yeah, see, they know. We all watched it. Look at them.
Oh my god.
They know.
Oh my gosh, some of those comments were ridiculous.
I think the best one was so like R-rated. I can't even say it.
Really?
Because
I think so.
I'm guessing, P, you're
That's
just
what I'm
too
thinking
young
of.
for this.
Oh really? Oh, you're gonna
Yeah.
throw that trump
Yeah.
card at me now? Oh.
No, I'm not gonna say it on the podcast. I mean, it's really, really, really womanizing. I'm not gonna say.
I think you're gonna get like banned from the world if you say it on the podcast.
Yeah, but it was really like I laughed for like 10 whole minutes when I saw that comment.
But yeah.
I was just crazy.
So yeah, like pretty much whenever she did that, the comments just wrote themselves. I mean, obviously you had to have the crazy sex comments and the DSP tries it, Panda Lee, all that stupid stuff.
And
I know,
how
that's so
young
crazy.
she is, and how old this Phil is, and
I don't
Oh.
even know how old is she.
she's apparently, I don't know, apparently she's
Well,
I don't even know.
wait a
how
minute.
young
Hold
she
on.
is, and how old this Phil is, and
I don't even know how old is she.
she's apparently, I don't know, apparently she's 19.
And Phil's 30.
And Phil is 30. And the comment I wrote, I saw was about that subject.
Oh
so.
no. No.
Yeah.
I didn't want to think anymore. Like, okay.
Was around that subject because
this is supposed to be a podcast about his forums. What's going on here?
I saw was about that subject.
Oh.
Did he say he was gonna laugh at it?
How...
When he says he's about to read this comment, does he say he was about to laugh at it, but switches up to he read it?
Young she is, and how old this Phil is, and
I don't even know how old is she.
she's apparently, I don't know, apparently she's 19.
And Phil's 30.
And Phil is 30. And the comment I wrote,
Wait, that he
and
wrote?
Phil is 30. And the comment I wrote, I saw was about that subject.
Oh
so.
no. No.
Yeah.
I didn't want to think anymore. Like, that was level. Okay.
Was around that subject because apparently she's 18 and Phil is 30, and yeah, let's just
wait. Can they not? You just said
Phil is 30,
19.
and the 19.
And Phil's 30.
19.
And Phil is 30. And the comment I wrote, I saw
I
was
read.
about that subject.
Oh
so.
no. No.
Yeah.
I didn't want to think anymore. Like, that was level. Okay.
Was around that subject because apparently she's 18 and Phil is 30,
He
and
calls her
yeah,
18
let's just,
here. All right.
Yeah.
I heard.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say
I've seen
it.
a bunch of interesting.
Say it. It's the last episode. Let's go out with a bang. Come on. Fuck it. Let's burn it down. Phil ain't never coming on.
Comments about.
Fuck
I've seen a bunch of interesting comments about, like there's two things that's gonna happen. Either the four of them are gonna share one hotel room, or John and OJ were gonna share a room, and him and Panda Lee were gonna share a room, which I thought.
Yeah, I kind of assumed that. Yeah, I mean Phil's gonna be with his girlfriend, and Phil's gonna and John is gonna be with his friend.
John's
OJ.
gonna be with his boyfriend.
Yeah, go
no,
rogue.
I'm joking, of course.
Oh my!
Boy.
Gonna be with his girlfriend, and Phil's gonna and John is gonna be with his friend.
John's
OJ.
gonna be with his boyfriend. No, I'm
Oh
joking, of
no!
course.
Oh my God! You made joke about John Rambo
Oh,
being
that's
gay.
it. I'm gonna get beat up for this.
Yeah, his hat. He will remove his
Don't
hat.
worry,
and
you can
use
outmaneuver
the
Phil.
definitive.
His back is
Rambo
shit.
just coming for you.
Yeah.
Rambo is coming for you.
Stay ballsy.
Oh no, I think that's it. But anyway,
They don't take shit from anyone.
of course.
Yeah. Don't take
Oh,
shit
yeah.
from anyone.
Uh,
Even if you're gay, like don't take shit from
Yeah,
anyone.
so that was going on. So that was what was
Hot.
going on in the hotel. The car ones, the car was absolutely packed. Phil's bag got ran over and his 3DS remained intact, which is pretty funny. A pretty funny story you
Yeah.
mentioned.
Thanks to Capcom.
Yeah. I don't think you'd expect me saying that.
OJ
Thank
backed
you,
over a
Capcom.
bag. They thought they put all
Yeah,
the bags in the
apparently
car,
they
but Phil's
managed
bag
to
was
do one
left
good
out.
thing
Yeah.
in
And,
their life.
I know.
No, when Rambo
ridiculous.
backed up, he
Did you
backed up over
did you
the
guys
bag, but it didn't
saw
break
like
the
the
DS.
comments about
I think
Capcom
that's in a
workers?
Rambo.
Oh, yeah.
Rambo's
yeah, I saw that.
coverage of
Yeah,
too many
I don't
games.
know if that's true, but if that's true, I mean, fuck, I don't want to buy Capcom games anymore.
I think Master of Awesomeness's story was the best we
So, pretty much, those were like the first half of the videos, and then they actually went to the con floor. From what I believe, they met the Arid Lord at the hotel. He helped them
shit.
pack their stuff up there.
Pulled
whenever
up
they were
on him
moving
at the
into their
hotel room.
Then they all went to the convention. I think Arid Lord took a video in the car of them like driving. No, they're going to get something to eat then, but they're already at the convention. Now here's the thing, all right? Phil got to the convention. Immediately, number one comment was, "Oh, and so begins the Arid Lord stalking Phil for the whole convention."
Let's go. They knew back then. He was pulling up on him.
What's wrong with that? I don't know the Aerial Lord. It's the first time I saw him. But
He
why
was
are people
pulling
saying
up
that?
on him.
It's because
he's creepy and
I hate to
weird.
always say that word, but it seems to be like a common word.
Oh, look.
I mean, he seemed like a cool guy, like a funny dude.
Oh, yeah, it's like pulls
You
up
know,
to
he
your
had a
house.
book coming. He sold,
Sold
I
4.
think 10 copies.
Yeah, you know, he's
As long as you
copies.
tell
sold
them, as long as
4,
you tell them that I don't
right
do
now.
Dave
Good for
content, I
him,
don't want to be
good for him.
embarrassed, low
He
count.
accomplished something in his life. You know, whatever you accomplished in your life.
And he's 17 and he self-published a book. So yeah.
He wrote a book.
So literally,
So-
I hate to steal a quote from the
book
show,
that
but
you can't even
look
really
at me
get
now.
anymore.
Look
Get
at
out
me
of
now.
here.
Yeah,
try to
I mean,
flex that on
the
people.
dude did something for his life. I mean, you can't hate him for that.
I know people just think that he's just a crazy fanboy. If you've seen he was interviewed in the King of It. He was the very first interview guest in the King of It podcast.
Yeah,
and
it's because he's
he
your
actually heard
boyfriend.
all about how
Defend
he
him.
met with Phil, how it's not just a fanboy relationship. So I don't know why all these people it's kind of obvious all these people just kind of they only follow Phil and nobody else. So even if you checked out the podcast or if you checked out his own channel at the Arid Lord, and by the way he has been responding to comments as well. I think Mel had said that.
Oh yeah, he jumps in the
he's
comments
actually been
when people are
responding to these
shitting
your
on him when
comments
he's
and
on
stuff
there.
and
on
yeah,
the
he
John
said,
Rambo episode with
the
Arid
guy
Lord, he
said,
tried
and
to
thus
play
begins
weird
Chris
mind
stalking
games
Phil
in the
for the rest of
comments
the
saying
convention, and
disliking
he
this
replied saying,
video
and thus begins you
something
getting blocked.
something
I think that's a pretty smart response anyway.
against Rambo. It was like
Yeah,
some
so
weird
he was doing
mumbo
all that
jumbo
there.
trying to get people to either not
I feel kind of
dislike or
bad
some
for
shit.
him
It was
because I mean
weird.
he was
And then
in
there's
number one. He was in
8 or
2
9
thumbnails
comments
for
of him in
DSP's
the
videos. He was
fucking
in the
comments,
winding down thumbnail
arguing
and
back
the
with people. It's
and the
ridiculous.
screwing around with Congoers, I believe. Those were the videos.
Yeah.
So he was in thumbnails for both of them. So that was just feeding the trolls so much. He's like, oh yeah, finally we get to make fun of someone who you have little to no knowledge about. So there's.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the internet.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna get hate.
So even if anyone's young, because if you remember back in MagFest and what was the other one that they went? Yeah, I think it was Too Many Games. There, OJ was the one getting all the heat and Kineticon and all there, I believe. A new.
Yeah. That's basically I don't know who the person who's saying that, if they're Phil's hater or just Phil extreme fanboys, but that's wrong to hate on someone. That's just dead wrong.
Yeah, so you have had OJ being the main person. Oh, let's all make fun of him, call him awkward John and all there, and then they actually start to accept him. And now apparently it's now the Air Raid Lord, as if they're every single time they're trying to find someone that they can make fun of. And since it's one he was featured so prominently in, because he was in almost all of Phil's videos, except for the ones where he was walking around the convention. Obviously, he wouldn't follow him in there. He actually went off and done his own stuff. But apart from that, in all the videos where he was sitting down, he was with him, and that was perfect. Now we can just make fun of him. At least he's being featured more prominently in his videos, so hopefully he'll give more exposure and prove to them that he's not just a crazed fanboy, as we discovered in the podcast.
Yeah, those people are just hating for a dude who did something with his life.
Yeah.
If the Arid Lord is listening, you go, bro. Don't give a shit about haters. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Of course.
Yeah, he took down
the
re-upload
he's getting a lot of hate. I think
his,
the weird thing is that people don't
video
understand
where
just how stressful it is. Just imagine,
talked about going to,
anyone
where he read
listening
the
to
letter
this,
he
you
wrote
just
to
picture
Phil,
if
and
you're
he
just
said pick
sitting
him up at
there,
the train
you're
station
talking
so
with
they
Phil.
could have,
Phil
their
whips out his
sleepover.
camera, he points it at you. Then obviously you're gonna people say, oh,
Yeah, he
look how
took down the
nervous he is. Well,
re-upload, but,
if you're getting pointed at and 20,000 plus people are gonna be watching this video,
I might see if I can
obviously
get,
you're gonna get nervous whenever you're
Woopa
speaking.
to do
So
a reaction,
people don't
record
understand
a
just how
reaction with
nerve-wracking
me,
it is
and then
whenever
I'll
you're being,
re-upload
whenever a
that.
camera's being
And I'll
pointed at you.
upload it that way to
Think
see
about
if
it. If
but I'm gonna
camera
wait
pointed
till
is
the
literally just 20,000
till the
people just
strike
staring you
goes
straight in the
away,
face,
which is
obviously you get really
November
nervous. So
4th.
people just think, oh, he's
I'm gonna see
nervous
if Woopa
because
will watch
he's
that with
a
me, and we'll do
fanboy. Because
commentary
apparently
over it.
everything links to him being a fanboy. But yeah, so stuff
I
like
might
that
have to do
there,
the
I think
same
is really
thing
dumb.
with that other
So-
one.
And people just people just need to,
unlisted it, the pan
do some
interview.
yeah, they need to chill out, and they need to chillax, take a chill pill.
Chill pill.
Yeah, take a chill pill.
Yeah, but even if he if he
Listen
does
to
that one,
metal music.
Yeah, I don't know. That's
Am I right or not?
I just try to link upload it somewhere else and just link it to a community post.
Weed
Oh,
every
whoa, we
day.
don't want to say that. No. Okay, yeah, the metal's okay, but no. Let's not promote drugs. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, what are we promoting?
Oh, 1,000 people just staring you straight in the face. Obviously you get really nervous. So people just think, oh, he's nervous because he's a fanboy, because apparently everything links to him being a fanboy. But yeah, so stuff like that there, I think is really dumb.
His whole channel was
so-
built because of
and people
DSP.
just
He
don't-
was
people
getting
just need
bullied
to,
in
you
high
know,
school or whatever,
do
and he was like an
some
outcast.
yeah, need to
so
chill
he
out,
made the
need to
YouTube
chillax,
channel.
take a chill pill.
Chill pill.
Yeah, take a chill pill.
listen to metal music.
Yeah.
Am I right or not?
Yes, you are right.
Smoke weed
Oh,
every
whoa, we
day.
don't want to say that. No. Okay, yeah, the metal's okay, but
What?
no. Let's not promote drugs.
Oh, get out of here, P-Dog.
Oh.
Get laid.
No, okay, well, that's understandable, but no, don't. We do not promote smoking.
Yeah, he was pulling up to
Yeah,
DSP's
man.
house unannounced. This dude was.
So, I think probably the biggest thing that
He
most
might
people
be the
were hating
reason
him for
why
was
DSP
pretty much
went to that
Lord.
gated
Like in the previous
community.
one, everyone thought he was
Someone said
boasting
that
because
in,
he was telling Phil how many books he
what was
sold.
it,
Despite the fact Phil was
WPIG's,
saying
chat.
we sold, what was it, like 7 shirts or something. Phil or OJ sold a bunch of candles. He didn't. Funny enough, he didn't mention how many earrings Panda Lee sold. Wink, wink. And
oh no!
then,
racist.
Yo, he's still hate. Yo, he's going out. Yo, P-Dog got put. Yo, P-Dog going out, taking shots at Panda. Let's go. He hates this bitch.
Boasting because he was telling Phil how many books he sold. Despite the fact Phil was saying we sold, what was it, like 7 shirts or something. Phil or OJ sold a bunch of candles. He didn't. Funny enough, he didn't mention how many earrings Panda Lee sold. Wink, wink. And
wink, wink. Oh, take that, bitch.
He's a womanizer.
Yes.
Oh.
So pretty much he was saying that there.
Fucking
and then people were
hates
saying,
her.
oh, but it's okay for Phil to
I
mention
don't
that. But
blame
whenever
him.
the Air Raid Lord says, "Oh, I sold 4 books," and he's just trying to brag. So apparently, Phil saying how much stuff he sold isn't bragging, but whatever. That's fanboy logic for you.
Yeah, I mean, the thing with Phil, every time someone appears in his video, he's gonna get hate for the next 2 months.
Funny enough, the only person that didn't get hit was John Rambo. Funny enough.
John
he was the
Rambo,
chosen one.
He's a special.
He was the chosen one.
I mean, he wears a hat and have a beard. I can't say anything about that.
Yes, so if you ever meet Phil and you ever want to appear in his videos, wear a hat and have a beard, and that's right.
Yeah.
So
I
if you
don't
remember
doubt
OJ,
that.
when he first appeared in John Rambo's channel.
If you go to one of his older videos, the Area Lord, it's whatever convention he's seen Phil at before. Or maybe it was a Phil video when he went to a convention. But Area Lord's in the comment section. No, it is Area Lord's channel. Because it's definitely on his channel. But the original comment's not there. But you can see Area Lord respond to Gamer Nicole. And he's asking her, like, do you like DSP? And like it's like on some interrogation shit, dude. Anyone getting close to DSP, he pulls up on. I think that's why he might have pulled up on that other dude, the Voodoo guy, because that dude was in a couple fan appreciations. Area Lord was gonna be number one fan.
That was a lot of hate.
Really?
That was I mean, when he first appeared, it was like John Rambo in his video where he asking his question.
Okay.
And OJ was dressed up as Dan from Street Fighter Alpha, and that was really ridiculous. I found that to be really cool, especially with him having the ponytail and everything. That was pretty cool.
He dressed up like Dan.
But a lot of people, and he did the super taunt move.
Oh my.
Yeah, he just doing the muscle stuff like that. I found that to be funny, but a lot of people hate it. Oh, look at that douche! Look at that stupid dude! Where you wearing that? You can't. Oh, he's a virgin. I'm guessing he's a virgin. Yeah.
Got him.
Stupid. It's just stupid.
So yeah. So pro tip: if you ever become friends,
I got some technical difficulties.
Are you?
It doesn't matter, dude.
Metalhead.
You guys sound like auto-tuned.
Oh great. We might actually have to do a 2. Okay,
look at this.
This will fix itself.
You guys are like cutting in and out.
Oh, really? Oh, I'm not having that problem.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's crystal clear for me. Hey, Metalhead, whatever happened to the dog? Hello?
Uh-oh. Are we gonna have a crazy hardcore breakout here? Alright, guys. I might have to pause the podcast until we get this sorted. We'll be back in a second. Okay, so we're back very, very quickly and very prominently. But anyway, what were we saying again? What were we talking about? We're talking about too many games. We're talking about OJ doing a super ton. So pretty much, like, the main thing we're talking about was the Area Lord and all the hate he's getting. I think probably that was like one of the things always getting so nervous is in camera. But the second thing that was pretty what happened was he was trying to make a joke. And he walked up to a guy that had a portal turret on his shoulder, which is paper.
Yeah, that was a great joke. I laughed at that
Then
one.
he walked over to it and he put it to his head and he started stroking it. And everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, look how awkward and weird he is!" Oh, all crazy stuff, of course, because they just couldn't take. Oh my gosh, he's trying to make a joke. Oh my goodness, we can't have this. Oh, that's him.
Sorry, 2 seconds.
Yeah,
I'm just
because
looking for
all of a sudden the internet or gamers hate Portal. Yeah.
all of the DSP fans.
Yeah, all the DSP fan who said play Portal all 2 year long. Apparently, at that point, hate Portal.
One guy actually said it was the most awkward thing he's ever seen in his life. So,
yeah, the most awkward thing I ever seen in my life is that guy excuse for a life.
Yeah, like I think that tells a lot
and
about
the
your
fact and the fact that he owns a laptop so he can comment on video.
And the fact that he follows DSP and doesn't know who the Aerator is, so that's pretty.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that pretty much happened. Yeah, so everyone kind of needs to lay off on the hate from him because I know it's going to come again.
Stop bullying the
today,
area,
because obviously
Lord.
I'll be hanging around with him.
No, sir,
today
I think
as
I'll
well,
go harder.
all today.
Just because you said that.
Everyone gets hate. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like
everyone
he's
gets
still
hate.
getting hate after like a year, which is pretty ridiculous at this point. But people just need to know more about him before they can actually, make a justified argument. Which
It's like the
most of
worst
time
thing you can
can't,
say.
so.
Learn more about the
People just need to do the
area, Lord. You
research
want
before they
people to
start
hate him.
commenting, but unfortunately 90% of the DSP community doesn't know that, so whatever.
Yeah. People just need to, the GIF where the dog and a sunglasses drop and
serious?
says,
That wasn't
"Deal
me.
with
Deal
it."
with it, yeah, I know that one.
Yeah, like just do that. Yeah, deal with it.
And don't be jealous.
People,
That's not...
yeah, deal with it.
So yeah, today was their panel and the interview and the autograph session. Pretty much they're being they're doing the panel. Some insider scoop for you. They didn't have.
There's one con where OJ. Well, you just heard him. They said OJ was dressed up as Dan, and I wanted to cut him out and put him with like one of DSP's Ryu or Ken pitches. I thought that would be a little bit funny, but I can't find the fucking picture of it, and I can't remember which con it was.
Have the episode finished, so it's only going to be a trailer today. However, by the time you're seeing this podcast, you'll already know that because the thing will be up. So, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't do the Mario episode yet.
You don't think?
Yeah, I mean,
I thought that would
it's
be
been like
godlike.
2 months, right?
No, apparently they showed the trailer for episode 4, and episode 3's conclusion was leading into a Mario type one, and also John Rambo and OJ were in Mario costumes. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that'll be interesting enough.
Funny joke. OJ looked like a porn star.
I think. Oh wow. Okay.
I had to say that when I saw that picture on Twitter. I mean, he looked like a porn star. He totally looks like a porn star.
Okay, so yeah, and I'm a pretty flippin' big idiot because I didn't even start the stopwatch whenever I did that. So yeah, this is gonna be like 5 minutes ahead or something. Oh, this is gonna be annoying to try and type out. But anyway, yeah, I'm very sorry to Mr. K. He's gonna have to try and interpret
That's a
these times I'm
great
gonna say
picture
to him.
of
But
Harriet
anyway,
Lord
yeah,
right
that's pretty
there.
dumb of me. So yeah, today we're gonna
very
expect a lot
nice.
more footage because yesterday was
that.
kind of like the
Look at him look at Phil.
videos.
He
and
loves
now,
him.
hopefully
Talking to his
today,
robot.
Today's gonna be the big batch of footage and stuff. So everyone's gonna look forward to that, and also
You get the panel and everything.
yeah, so we're gonna have like the panel stuff there, and it'll be interesting to see how Phil does his panel because in MagFest he just kind of went all out and told like all about his story, but this time we just kind of said he's gonna do like an abridged version of it. So I never know what's gonna happen, and I'm looking forward to listen to some of the dumb questions he's gonna get in the Q&A, like when's Pearly Cooking with the King coming back, or why don't you do friend request ridicule? All the typical questions that he gets.
Call us the F slur.
Oh, that's
again.
old,
We
yeah. That
love
was
it.
old. Friend request ridicule.
Yeah, and people are still gonna ask for it, no doubt. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah,
Oh.
but maybe they will be back like Project 7. I mean, come on.
That OJ right there?
But yeah, so
pink sweater.
That's gonna be happening today, tomorrow. Probably this roughly the same amount of stuff. They're gonna be going home tomorrow as well. So just stay tuned to their chance to find out what's gonna happen. I think Ari Lord's ready to go videos up. Phil's ready to go videos up. Rambo's gonna have like his montage like he usually does, and
Yeah, his videos are always epic.
and apparently he's got some brilliant footage already. recorded, according to Twitter. So that's gonna be. It'll be interesting to see what his montage is gonna be. Because his E3 montage, I thought
So
was
you
really
can have
fun as
earrings
well,
on
so
there.
That's pretty.
Then it's just
Yeah.
DSP walking around. Hot.
I got a game news. I know it's a bit late, but apparently there's a rumor. Can I say it?
Sure.
What's the rumor?
That Star Wars, the new MMO game, Star Wars. What's it called?
I'm not too sure. Can't really remember.
Knights of the Republic or something like that.
I'm not sure.
It's something about the Republic. Apparently there's a
Nothing.
rumor about it going free to play.
That's
It's
gonna
weird,
keep me up for a while. I'm gonna be looking for that.
Seeing that it's been less than a year since it was released.
Hmm. Yeah, that's pretty odd. But I think all MMOs going free to play now.
Playing games are all about,
I just know
listening
P
to-
Dog's here. If only we
The
get a
heck he's
call,
doing with the movie.
in from Master of Awesomeness.
Yeah,
There's only way I
don't
can
ruin
save
my
this.
childhood, man.
Which he look the exact same. I was like, wow, that's Seth. But he doesn't have like the yin yang or the yin yang, whatever the heck it's called, and there's
Yeah, and his
Just rambling
one of
on
the
the
best
way out.
directors in this generation. I mean, his
Movie
movies
segment.
are
Let's
really
go.
great movies.
Fuck it.
like
Just make anything
Avatar,
segment. We're gonna
Terminator,
have food
Alien,
segment,
all
movie
those stuff.
segment.
Yeah,
segment.
and
Fuck
Titanic.
it.
Oh yeah, of course, Titanic.
Yeah.
It's bloody, so it's awesome.
So
Especially episode 3 when they did Johnny Cage. Ed Boon, the creator of Mortal Kombat, actually appears in the video, which is kind of hilarious. Yeah, and they make jokes about Johnny Cage being a former Power Ranger.
What?
And then and then he's all watched up. He goes to
P Dog came out
dance
and
clubs
said Game of Nicole left because it was on the same day Panda was announced, and the dates do line up. But I also seen a clip from the SOcast where that dude Naughty Nightwear, that the mod that Phil put in charge, said something to Game of Nicole to make her think that Phil didn't like her. But maybe it was a combination of both those things and she left. But P Dog said the dates do line up for that. But those are the two things I know about it.
get into fights and stuff like that, and you see him doing like cheesy direct to DVD action movie, like those cheesy ones,
Yeah.
I think it was P Dog generally trying to make like a community, not only like just based on DSP, like it was DSP's website, but he was trying to stick in other little segments. I just don't care about these segments because they're old video games that I just don't care about. But no, maybe for the time they were good. I just wanted to mostly what was going on the forums on them. There was a little bit of gold dust. We met the Master of Awesomeness, and we have his fucking 6-part novel video to look forward to. So that's hot.
Action movie, like those cheesy ones,
Yeah.
Yeah,
And movie segment.
you gotta watch it. It's 10 episodes.
Wait,
I mean, the most
Machinima?
interesting.
I believe it's on Machinima.
Yeah, it's on.
Oh, get them out of here. They steal DSP's
I don't
videos.
care.
But I actually liked Jerry Ryan, who's playing Sonya. She's actually did a.
I don't know, because she was from like Australia land, I believe, was the lore. But I could be wrong, but I don't think she was in the United States.
Good.
So that also too would have been a issue.
Sonya. I mean, it's weird because she's like.
Imagine
45,
if Phil had to fly her in like he did.
Yeah, she's old, but she was doing
he
these
did Cat,
aerobics moves.
but he had her
and
send
she
her
was
back to
riding with
Australia.
Kano in the first episode. It was
Make it
really
super
great.
hard.
It's really weird. Like she's
I need some
old,
plane tickets.
but still.
Well, that was a crazy off-topic session, but that's all right. So, yeah. So what were we talking about before? Yeah. So we're talking about that. We're talking about James Cameron. I was talking about Prometheus pretty briefly. So yeah, I guess that was my little mini review.
And also like Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh
Do
yeah.
you guys know anything about it?
Yeah, we were talking about this while we had the intermission like about a couple of minutes ago. But yeah, so just in the podcast, just really be what you were saying before about it.
Yeah. Wreck-It Ralph. Apparently, it's kind of like it's a Disney movie.
Yes,
I don't know. I think
Wreck-It
it's
Ralph.
BioWare. Or of a game-oriented.
Back in the video game. Let's go.
Yeah, Parappa the Rapper, man. The only person who learns how to drive is like gas, brake, and he didn't kill anyone.
Oh yeah, of course.
But I found it very funny is that during one of the trailer, like the main character is called
Guess what?
Wreck-It
Wrong.
Ralph from a game called
anyone who
Wreck-It
said
Ralph,
that,
and apparently
this
he's
blatantly
a
100% proves you
from the game.
wrong.
And he pays him money to really count. And his original ending in Street Fighter Super Turbo 2, I don't know if you know this,
I think I
but
know this, yeah.
actually the president of Soviet Union
the Zangief, we know.
Like that. Hopefully, they don't mess it up and make it some stupid thing.
Yeah, and I also remember like doing the
lore fill on here with
movie,
Street
the
Fighter
first trailer.
talk.
You get to see some people wearing hard armor, like the one in
It's just video games now.
except like Spain.
I don't know. Everyone seems to be rushing to Germany, so I'm sure Vossel is very happy since Spain.
I don't hate it. Like, listen to me. I don't hate.
This dude's hogging
Really
the mic.
tight
Get
is
out of
happening,
here.
No
There
hard
we go.
feelings. If you're
Portuguese, basically, it's fuck that gay
outta
guy.
here.
Dude, like,
no hard. Ronaldo.
Oh wait,
Portuguese,
P-Dog
basically,
doesn't curse. Is this dude getting in
Figo,
trouble?
the player.
Yeah.
After he left Portuguese, basically, it's all about
Ronaldo, if you're listening to this podcast, which I really doubt is happening, no. Ronaldo, if you're listening to this podcast,
fuck that gay guy. Dude, like fuck him.
Wait a
Cristiano
minute.
Ronaldo, and fuck that gay guy. Dude, like fuck him.
Ronaldo, if you're listening to this podcast, which I really doubt is happening, no hard feelings.
No, there is hard feelings.
Okay, hard feelings, never mind. Free to go beat up Mr. G whenever you feel like it.
Yeah, and apparently Metalhead have no idea what we're talking about,
It's
right?
all football.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about soccer. You're American, right?
Yeah.
So it's soccer, so you don't.
Alright, so that's been going for football. I think now, 1 hour and about 15 minutes into
Oh, you
it,
didn't hear? Hold
I think
on.
it's time we delved into our big topic of
No idea what we're talking about,
it's
right?
all- It's happening,
Cristiano. After he left Portuguese, basically it's all about Cristiano Ronaldo,
Yeah,
and fuck that gay guy. Dude, like fuck him.
Ronaldo, if you're listening to this podcast, which I really doubt is happening,
The
no hard
hate's coming
feelings.
out.
No, there is hard feelings.
Okay, hard feelings, never mind.
See? They're
Go
turning
beat
into
up
the
Mr. G
hate.
whenever you feel like it.
We tried being
Yeah, and
nice. Now we're
apparently,
just gonna start saying
Metalhead have
slurs.
no idea
Let's
what
go.
we're talking about,
It's
right?
all-
Which is weird, because P-Dog, said it before, he goes, he doesn't curse at all. And I think it's true. I haven't seen that many, things. It's, very specific DSP-related stuff, so I've never seen, a normal stream or anything else he's done. But he may be telling the
Football.
truth.
Nope.
Yeah, it's all about soccer.
Hell
You're
yeah, had to
American,
let
right?
loose on the last episode.
So it's soccer.
Burn this
so,
motherfucker
yeah.
down.
Alright, so that's been going for football.
This
I
dude
think
takes
now,
soccer to heart.
1 hour and about 15 minutes into it, I think it's time we delved into our big topic of classic games, of course. And my throat is getting beat. I have no idea why. Well, I think I made a pretty lengthy video earlier today to be part of my YouTube channel, but never mind. But that's another story. Anyway, so yeah, pretty much big topic this week is classic games and how they revolutionized the gaming industry. Obviously, the one game that a lot of people will bring up is Pong, which is technically the very first video game that ever came out. And but
It's
I've never
a fun
Pong,
game.
so I don't really know. I guess
Game history
the rapper
segment.
sucks in that game. Forget that game. I'm not even gonna.
Overpowered, man.
According to Phil, he has no gun, therefore he's not good.
I don't
Get that.
Uh-oh, wait a
play
minute.
Super Smash, so why not?
Yeah, probably. I'm probably better than PlayStation All Stars as well, but shh.
Oh no. Oh, you did not. Oh
Well, if Parappa the
God.
Rapper sucks in that game, forget that game. I'm not even gonna.
Oh no, he does not suck. Did you see his level 1 and level 2 and level 3? He is freaking overpowered, man.
According to Phil, he has no gun, therefore he's not good.
I don't care. Phil does not know how to play the game.
Oh. No, I don't care. Give Parappa the Rapper like an M16 and I'm perfectly happy.
No. And,
no, the hate is coming out on everybody.
Is basically a flash kick, so that's awesome. And his level 2, he rides a skateboard.
Okay. I thought it was going to be like a Sonic Hurricane, but never mind.
No, he goes into like he rides his skateboard, and anyone he touches dies. And his level 3.
Okay.
Yeah, and basically puts out a huge speaker, and he apparently leave, and everybody dies. God tier.
That was
You talk so much, they let him go again. God damn it.
Oh no, not Sly Cooper. Oh no, Hazard.
Just his
out
so
of here.
it's not really good.
No.
If I see him naked, I'll never send it to you. So we have about 5 minutes.
Yeah. So here's the idea.
Dude, he's just still going. Shut the fuck up, guy. Let someone else talk.
Look, I would say Modern Warfare 1 Revolution 1 terms no gun in it. Solid game. Like in games like Modern Warfare, like
still going.
That was
mainly
revolutionary game. And if you seen Street Fighter 1, oh that game was awful. Like one uppercut killed you and that was it. And an uppercut. Motion.
Pick.
Yeah.
Fudo is actually the best Virtual Fighter player. Him and Chibita.
But you know what?
Yeah.
As much as I'd like to talk more about this year, I think since next week is going to be our big topic and it's going to be 3 fighting game
There's
fans,
going to be
think,
no
like,
next
more
week.
talk
Go
about-
fuck yourself.
Let's keep it on the down low.
But that's a teaser for next week.
Yeah.
I think
we're gonna talk about Fudo and Latif.
and all kinds of crazy stuff is going to be happening in regards to the fighting game community. But and fighting games in general.
There's
'cause
no
everyone pretty
next week.
Fucking
trolls.
Like it's kind of like started off a genre. Obviously, yeah, like Final Fantasy and Zelda were obviously big games. That were like,
I don't know why they stopped.
Big hits, and they like had some crazy new gameplay mechanics and stuff, especially like games like
I think
Zelda and all that.
Phil
which
not
are
wanting
like
to have
classics.
anything to do with the podcast. Might
Yeah,
they had all
definitely.
And I haven't checked the dates, but that other podcast was going on. Maybe I think Phil was on that one twice. There's like 2 episodes. One's like one that's broken up into 2 parts, and the other one seems before it. But I only watched the beginning of one, and that's where I made that video where he tells the hot tub story, and one has the girls and one doesn't have the girls. But yeah, I'd have to see if Phil went on that podcast. Maybe that deflated him. But yeah, Pendley said P-Dog told Phil that P-Dog was weird, so he doesn't. He never went on the podcast, but he went on the other podcast. That's why P-Dog says things like, I'll have it. Where is it?
Because actually lives in the same house as him when the time comes. So I guess that's about it. I think. Flip me, I'm winded because it's been a very long time since I've did one of these videos and I forgot just how much.
Oh, why can I control the back?
Like the fact that he said that he's not going to bring it up. Don't want to start flip your content. I don't.
Yeah, P-Dog letting it out. He didn't give a fuck. 2013.
Then with to like move around and rearrange, and obviously for his back, that'll be a nightmare for him. So I give credit where credit is due. He's finally succumbed to the power of the capture card, or at least not yet, but soon enough. One little side note here, and I know this might annoy some of you, but he said he's going to move into Panda Elite. I can understand that, obviously, if you like or love someone dearly. So it's only fair that you would move in with them, all that good stuff. One thing may lead to another. Let's put it that way. So, but I do like that he said that he's not gonna. It won't be permanent co-op playthroughs. That's I was kind of getting worried off. I was one of those people, along with like quite a number of other people, like from his website, that were getting kind of worried that Panda Lee would be, in every single co-op playthroughs. I don't like her. I'm going to say it right now.
Let's go. He didn't give a fuck.
I don't like her. I'm going to say it right now. I don't like her for two reasons. I just don't like her content. I don't like the way she runs her channel and the way she treats her fan base, and I also don't like her for reasons that I'm not gonna mention because they're a bit nasty and I don't really want to bring it up. I don't want to start a flipping flame war, but I don't.
Because he asked Ariad Lord if he could get Phil, and Panda Lee said he was weird, and it got back to him, and he was not happy. Fuck that bitch.
I guess, unfortunately for me, I didn't really have much experience in like really, really classic games. But I do have an experience in some classic building an interesting story and using like aliens and stuff. And I think like some of this for really, I'm gonna go BRB hang. So.
Yeah, people like him and I just.
Oh, he's back! Get him out of here! Hogging the
I have an Oblivion
airwaves.
Gate, and you have to close the Oblivion Gate.
I don't want to hear about Oblivion.
Simply because in game
he's back. No.
had like crazy rules that we follow. Like nobody picks Noob because he was cheap.
The only good thing is this is almost over.
And Twisted and stuff 15,
like. And we're just cutting through this.
For me,
and we're done here.
Pretty,
we're free from the King of Hate podcast.
The companions.
We only had to do
yeah, there's some stuff like I think in Fallout New Vegas your companions can't die, but it's same.
If you get mods.
Moving on. No, I wish. No, I quite like. I would like to say like the sprint, but I know that Usain Bolt's gonna win, so I don't know.
I hope we get plugs for the next week's
show. You answered this in the E3 once. I'm gonna let you answer this. What are your opinions on Watch Dogs, and could it be the next step of?
Oh, is it our head? Let's go.
We are so alike.
51 minutes. Oh snap. We gotta get this. No, we gotta get this finished before 2 hours. I do not want this to be the very first over 2 hour podcast. The Lemon asked, if you're looking to make a career of magazines. Moving on.
Oh my god.
King of Fighters for anything I have nothing about. So
Dude, what's wrong with King of Fighters?
I don't know. I'm just not really a fan of it, to be honest. I'm just. Yeah.
It's the most balanced 2D fight.
Like Halo Combat Evolved, Call of Duty 1, or other better 3D games than original.
Like he was playing in a concert. This is no fucking concert. Get the fuck out of my stage, you motherfucker.
Okay.
You gave us Justin Bieber.
I would give I wouldn't give any money to Microsoft. They have too much. I would give all my money to Sony just so they can. Well, I would actually force them to give me money for making me watch the Wonder Book.
Good. You have no idea what I just said, right? Okay. Really great JRPG. They make a game called Rogue Galaxy, and the main character is called Jaster. I hope he makes the cut, even though it's a long shot. But I hope he makes the cut.
All right. So Mama No Name asks.
You have no idea what I just said, right?
Sorry.
Yeah, let's go.
Do dentists go to other dentists, or do they do it themselves? I think they go to other dentists.
How are we going out?
Because I think postmen have other postmen. I don't think they deliver their own post.
Oh no, not audio troubles.
Yeah, I mean,
no.
they go to dentists. I don't think they have to like move the mirror and just work with their hands. It's gonna be stupid. They go to other dentists.
And why do people think that swaying their arms back and forth would change the direction of a bowling ball? I don't think it doesn't change the direction. It changes the speed, you idiot.
Yes.
Just saying. If Prue and Connor are...
It's not swimming. It's bowling.
Yeah, how we're going out.
That's so true as well. Let's see. And finally, the winning question: if Prue and Connor opposites, wouldn't the opposite of progress be Congress? Well done, my friend.
I have no idea what he just said.
If Prue and Connor opposites, wouldn't the opposite be excluding me? I'm not gonna answer that. Just saying. The forums excluding me. The Lemon asks, who's your least favorite person on the forums excluding me? I'm not gonna answer that. Just saying.
Because it's Panda Lee. We know. We
What?
know who you
Who's your
hate.
least favorite person on the forums?
I'm not gonna pass
Yeah,
that.
okay, so, and the final question is, what would you do if next-gen console games are really $100? We already answered this, Keith being Mr. G, you had Metalhead, 420. I hope you enjoyed this very insane podcast, and hopefully we'll see you guys next time for whatever shenanigans we'll have with everyone else. However, actually, Mr. G will be back next week, along with Mr. K.
Next
and
week!
We're going to be talking about fighting games and
Evo.
Okay, so
let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Literally, because we're going to go now. So, yeah. So we'll see you guys later.
And that was it. That was it. What was the last date on that?
We are doing a 3-man.
2012, June 23rd, 2012. When did they start? (3/03, 2012). Let's go. Aw, man. But that was fun. Maybe we learned. Maybe we didn't. I never got my pen to recharge. So, that's something.
He says, yo, 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 what up, dog? What is up to you, Mahomes? How are you doing?
Thank you for coming by. I think I'm going to go pass out for a little bit. Then have to do some work. Ugh. Do I have any playoff songs? No. I don't have any music. There's no music. Where? I don't have any regular music, so I'll have to play you off with this.